let's do this. Sorry, it is Amy's fault.
Yes.
Okay, so I got a little window here. Hi, puppy. You want out, baby? Oh, you're going to stay with Amy? You're Mr. Doolittle.
I have all the animals. I love them. They're the best. Hi.
All right, green on Wimkin. Well, this is interesting. Folks, welcome to the Don't Unfriend Me show. Hope everybody is well. Sorry we're a few seconds late. Well, minutes, honestly. And it's really for a good reason. We are testing the TikTok feed tonight, and we are officially on TikTok. Oh, that's why you're so bright. Your phone's on your face. I was like, you're glowing.
I'm trying to check Wimkin.
No, you're good. Looks like Wimkin's up. Everything's good. Let me just go ahead and get on our channel. Folks, if you didn't know, we hit 250,000 last night on Facebook. We're really excited. Amy and Matt are live. Just going to put that in Facebook and we'll be good to go. Got a good show for you tonight. As always, sorry that we're late once again. We are streaming on TikTok, Wimkin, and YouTube, Facebook, Rumble. I mean, I think we're on 7 channels now, which is pretty exciting. If you have not had a chance, please like, share, follow, and subscribe. If we can get this shared out to Twitter, I would appreciate it. Let's get it going. We should have a fairly good YouTube tonight. We've actually had 300 followers, and we've been at like 1,600 for 2 years. And all the channels are starting to pick up, which is great. The content that we're putting out seems to be doing well. And we will have a good show for y'all tonight. Like I said, we are on TikTok Live. Got Olivia over there and Amy watching, and hopefully we can get a few more people. We'll see how that goes, and we'll continue to do this.
Jimmy joined.
Jimmy?
Jimmy's on TikTok.
Say hi to Jimmy. Don't go anywhere. You're our only customer.
Yeah, you're all.
We love you, buddy. Don't leave TikTok. Everyone, just jump all over Jimmy and don't let him go. Sit on him. Sit on him. All right, we'll be back in 3 minutes, y'all. Jimmy joined. Don't let Jimmy go. Deborah, that's good news. Congratulations. I'm glad that's over. So far, I'm really impressed that Streamlabs is stripped. See, we have to use a secondary app And Streamlabs is a great program, but they are streaming straight to TikTok for us through Ecamm, and it's handling the audio. There's no lag. In fact, it's crystal clear, which is really exciting. So
that is exciting.
Now we can just need to have Jimmy to have children and have more Jimmys.
Also, somebody else joined.
Listen, Amy, your job is to take care of these.
Me joined, so we're gonna welcome them.
Welcome me. It's good to have you here. Might be Melanie, but either way, we love you. Invite your friends. Bring yourself and I.
Yes.
When you get a sec, check out my buddy Matthew Spear over there at the Dumb Show. Dumbshow.com. Get to see people like yours truly right here. Maybe that's a reason for you to not check it out. But check it out anyway. There's a lot of people better than me on there.
I freaking love Tonto. He's so
check
funny.
Him out, dumbshow.com. Matt, take care, buddy. God bless you, everyone.
Adjusting transmitter output.
Yeti is fired up tonight. She's like, I got Amy.
With your hosts,
Been here in a while.
Leroy, Amy, and Olivia. Geopolitics, military analysis, and election coverage. Coming to you live on all major social media channels at The Dumb Show.
We have so many people joining.
Honest, direct,
on TikTok?
Unfiltered.
That's great.
We can agree. We can disagree. Just don't unfriend me.
Listen, folks, this is the first night on TikTok, and I don't expect miracles. We were on TikTok 3 years ago, and I think we had like 92,000 followers in 72 hours. It was insane. Like, there were no conservatives on TikTok, and they were dying for it. And we just got in, and we had some great videos that just crushed over there. And we were on pace for 1 million in the first 30 days. And people were like, you have 1 million followers on TikTok. You're going to make, 10 grand a month. That's a lot. That's good money. And I'm excited. Yeah. We got monetized. And then all of a sudden, strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, banned. And I'm like, what in the wide world of sports took place here?
Well,
you remember that?
I do remember that because I got TikTok because of the show, and now I've become an addicted person to TikTok.
It's my fault
because of the show, and then we're not even on it, so I'm so happy to be back.
Yeah, well, we're on it now, and listen, all 127 followers. So if you enter the live chat, give us a pity follow at least.
Yeah.
We've got 250,000 on that's so cool to say now, on Facebook. YouTube's doing well. We are a political show. And we do lean.
Who need Tums?
I'm just like, what, dude? I've got like one of these on each floor, like, because heartburn is like a serious. It's completely real. So we're a political show, but we we try to be nice. We're one of those shows that, yes, we are Trump supporters. Yes, we're conservative, and that may turn you off, but you can call us, you can talk to us, you can yell at us, you can do whatever you want, or you can just call and be a nice person. Mm-hmm. Tonight we've got a lot of things to cover. We can't wait to be here with you. My name is Matthew. Over there is Amy.
Hi, y'all.
And it is wonderful. We also have
Yenny.
And Ash is down here. And we also have Leroy and Olivia, who are not on tonight. So we're just going to do the show like we always do. Hopefully we don't get banned. We're going to try to watch the language tonight because TikTok gets a little sensitive. So we're going to try to be okay. And Amy needs to work on her branding.
Because I have... Oh, my cup's out?
Your cup needs to... The other cup. The one with water right over there. There's another cup. That's your cup.
I think they're both empty.
What? No way. Ethan.
It's like a couple. Is this like
I gotta Guy son. We gotta get
okay.
Did you get Miss Amy some water, buddy? Oh, look at that face.
Okay, I'm not gonna die.
Holy gosh, you look huge.
I think that's your mom's cup. This one's my cup.
That's
if you want to get particular.
Well, we wash them anyway.
That has water in it, like a couple sips.
All right, we're working on it. So I've got something to show you guys. My son, I'm very, very proud. So.
Oh, are you kidding me?
No? No? Okay.
Oh.
Can I tell him though? All right. So Ethan.
I get that.
Ethan shaved. Listen, it was his neck, for God's sakes. It's not like I'm showing.
I know.
All right. Anyway, so he shaved.
Well,
he shaved.
I think about Ruby Frankie and like the 7 Passengers. I don't care, honey. Whatever you got.
She's like, do you want cold or room temperature?
Anything's great for me.
Just cold. Cold's fine.
Anything's perfect. I'll drink it.
So we were at, we went, okay, I've got some good news today. Like, let's get to the main scroll.
Yeah.
Because I've got some good news. So, all right. So you're going to be happy. So two things.
I'm always happy.
Listen to this. This is going to shock you. I was at church on Sunday.
What church did you go to?
I'll tell you in a second. So I was at church on Sunday, and we got home, and we were talking to E about it. Tighten it real tight, Bubba, okay? And we were looking at E, and I saw a shadow on his lip. And I was like, what did you do? Did you drink chocolate? Get out. Did I get to show the picture? No, you don't have to leave. And I'm like, did he drink chocolate milk? And I looked, and I went close. I'm like, oh my God, he looks like a Mexican from Los Angeles who's like 16 from the barrio. He's got this little vato mustache. And I'm like, dude, you got to shave. And he's like, no. And I'm like, yeah, you got to shave, dude. And he does, because it was black. I mean, it was like, you could see it. I'm like, you're not right. You can't either do a beard, but he can't do a beard. He will probably now in 2 years. But anyway, so he shaved. And how was it, son? It was good. I got him a beaver hair brush, and I got him some, old school lathering cream, and got him a good razor, and he was absolutely excited. So Ethan officially is a man. I told him there's another phase to this, but we're not going to talk about that until he's 18. But he officially is now shaving, and it's going to be once every 2 weeks, but still he's shaving. And thumbs up, and okay, now you can leave. All right. So Ethan is officially okay. So church. Now, are you still on TikTok talking to people? I am.
I'm talking to people.
How many people do we have on TikTok?
I don't know. Let me see.
No, it wasn't Peach Fuzz. No, listen, trust me. It wasn't. It was dark.
We have 5 people on.
5?
That's like amazing.
We'll take it. We love it. We're so excited. I'm really excited. I actually am very excited about TikTok. I am. I've been having a good time. They blacklist every one of my videos, but I've won every appeal. So far, 37 videos have been struck down for armed violence, and I'm like, it's Donald Trump. What are you talking? And I've won every appeal. So I think they're flagging me because they're just like, okay, we got to check this guy, and I think that'll go away. But they've treated me very fairly. I'm getting about 10 times the views of my followers, so about 1,000 views for 100 followers. That's not bad. So please follow. But anyway, it's not Peach Fuzz. It was dark. It was. I wouldn't have let him shave for Peach Fuzz. It was absolutely. Like he had dark hair, so he has to shave. So he did, and he looks great, and he's very proud of himself. So, okay. So you want to hear the story?
Yeah, I do. Yes. What church was it? A local? Like, I'm so happy.
So happy.
I really am. I'm like just over the moon happy.
I know. And I survived, which is really cool. I stepped foot on holy ground and I didn't get struck down. So this was hard for me. Right. So I haven't been to church since I was, 8, 9 years old. I haven't stepped foot in any house of worship for 8 or 9 years old. Even overseas.
It's a long time.
No mosque, no temples in Japan, nothing in Sri Lanka or Indonesia. I don't step foot on holy ground. I just stayed away. So as you guys know, I had a crisis of faith, and I've been reading a Bible a good friend gave me, and it sits behind me now, and I read it.
And that reminds me, on the topic, I brought something to add to our stuff.
Okay, what? Is it is it a mini Ruger?
It's a Jesus.
I have a cross.
No, but we don't have a Jesus.
Are we actually putting a Jesus in here?
Yeah.
Is it a Lego Jesus?
No,
throw Jesus down here.
Jesus.
No way. It is literally, what does it say on his thing? I'm blind.
Jesus loves you.
Jesus loves me.
So,
okay,
yes.
Well,
I don't know why we have them. We have like hundreds at my house. We put them everywhere.
I'm going to make him a mic passenger.
That's a good idea.
Have Jesus help me. Okay. So can I finish my story?
Yes, I'm sorry. It just reminded me.
It's okay. Listen, folks, this is the first 15, 20 minutes of the show is always this. It's always us talking and seeing each other. She'll be out of here by 9. I won't be. So, okay. So here's the deal. So Hayden broke up with her boyfriend.
Oh, no.
I've been finding a way just to kind of build my relationship through conversation. And there's been some really good people. Derek Morris and Amy Stancombe is supportive, and Glenn was supportive. Everyone's been supportive with religion. I mean, every single person here has been supportive. So, oh yeah, and Amy, whatever. Yeah, Amy too. Whatever. I completely forgot about Amy. So, Olivia, I don't know. Come bring it in here. So she says it cuts our head off on TikTok.
Oh.
Does it look good for you?
Oh, yeah. No, we are cut off on TikTok right now. Yeah, that's what we look like.
Why is that?
I have no idea. It wasn't like that a few minutes ago.
Hold on. How about now? Try it now.
Yeah, let me.
I think I got it. I'm sorry, everybody.
Oh, that's much better. Yes, that's much.
Did I fix it?
Yes, all fixed.
Let me see.
We have heads.
Well, everybody likes a little head. So now that I've got a big head. So this is not my wife.
Nope.
Olivia's, and I shouldn't be talking like, okay. So anyway, so we're talking about church. So, okay. So Hayden has always been resistant to religion. She's never wanted to go, but we always said we would never, ever stop the kids from going. If they wanted to go, we would go. We just don't do church.
Okay.
And, so she broke up with her boyfriend. She's going through a hard time, but she's handling it very maturely. And so she's just been blue, and we've grown closer because, Dad understands this. And I don't know. I think this is where I'm a good father, is that during crisis, I'm good. So we're watching 24 and I'm eating yogurt, and she walks in and I just look at her and I go, "Do you want to go to church?" And I'm like, what did I just say? Like, I didn't mean to say it. Like, I swear to God,
it's the Holy Spirit working on you.
It's got to be something. Listen,
you.
I wasn't even thinking it. I wasn't even thinking. I'm like, once it came out of my lips, I'm like, what did you just say? Like, I never have uttered those. Do you want to go to church? I mean, it's like, do you want to get a vasectomy? Never would I.
It's not the same.
It's kind of the same. So Hayden goes, get this. She goes, "You know what? Yeah, I do." And I'm like, "What the front door?"
Okay.
And I'm like, she's like, "I've been trying to find meaning." And I'm like, "I got to believe something's better for me, and it's coming. And I want to know." But this is a woman who can describe and explain quantum physics. I mean, this is a woman who understands.
Quantum physics goes hand in hand with reading the Bible.
Yeah, well, just when it comes to comprehension and understanding. But she really is super freaking smart. Like, she's got it, but she also understands the God particle, how did that happen? What, so needless to say, I'm like, great. I'm like, oh God, what did I just do? Like, I'm like, can somebody stand in? Can like, Olivia, can you take? And I'm like, why don't you do this? Of course, like all dads, why don't you go ahead and look it up and find something? And then Sunday, find the right church, come get me. And I'm like, she's never going to do it. She's got, Dad, and so I'm like, I better go look. So I started looking up, and I'm like, okay, Catholic, no, sorry,
Aww.
I'm teasing.
It's okay.
So
we're not for everybody.
We're like Presbyterian, no. Mormon, Southern Baptist.
Did you go to Percival Baptist?
No, we're like non-denominational.
Okay.
Bing. So we went to
Cornerstone,
Blue Ridge.
The church up here, the new church.
Yeah,
the new church,
the Blue Ridge Church, and I can tell you, the sermon was glorious.
Oh, someone gave us like a heart thing. I don't know who that was.
What does that mean?
I don't even know, but whoever just did that on TikTok, we love you for it.
Is that nude pictures? What is it?
No, it was like a little heart, like a hand and a heart.
That's all we got. Can you give us something more?
Well, it was Numb Doughboy. Sent a hand heart. Thank you so much. I love that.
Thanks, Numb. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I love it.
We're new to TikTok.
Yeah,
We've never been on TikTok. We're Facebook and YouTube and so Rumble. So this is new for us. But we talk about everything. But trust me, we have a show. But we got it. It's been the weekend. We've had a lot of things happen. Amy's not going to share anything because I won't let her. So we go to the church, and it was about Philippians, and it was focused on 10 through 14. Verse 4, chapter 4, verse 10 through 14, which is about being content and being malcontent and looking at God and understanding that none of us are truly content. And how do you get to that point? And how do you achieve that devotion to God, and it was a really good message. And I was listening to it, and I was studying. I had my Bible. I went to, it was just like old school for me. It was easy to get back to from a kid. And it was very awkward at first. They were singing, they had a full band, and God, what a band. I mean, they were just incredible. Wow. And I'm sitting there and they're like all singing, hands up. And I'm like, I don't think so. I'm just going to sit here. I'm like, mosh pit. Yes, no. And it was great. And it was, it was Christian music, and they were good. And what happened now? Did somebody give us a peanut?
It's JD. Oh. JD's Numb Doughboy, and he sent us that. And then Elizabeth sent us a rose. I love this. Thank you guys so much. So no, keep us up to date. I care about TikTok. So needless to say, Hayden, the entire time, I'm like, are you okay? Just let me know, and I'll exfil, right? We'll go out shooting. We'll get out of here. And of course, before I got there, I told him I said, can I speak to your security team? And I told them I was carrying, and I told them why. And they said, that's absolutely fine. You're more than welcome to carry in our church. And I said, great. And they were so accepting. The pastor knew that we were new. He just knew. He looked at us. It was that small of a church. And they gave us that personal attention without being pushy. They didn't ask for signups. They didn't ask for phone numbers. They didn't ask for donations. They took communion. They didn't force us to take communion. What? No, I'm not all non-denominational. So
I know
they don't do communion. Some of them do like once a month or once every couple of months.
They do it once a month.
Okay,
they had a cracker, and they did not give it to you. They didn't have the parishioner or the priest give to you. Right. It was you accepting it and taking it yourself, which I thought was really good, because it's supposed to be the body of Christ, right? And also the blood. That's
a difference. See, we have different beliefs.
I understand that, but what I love about it is that if they let us not do it, and all we did was like this, and they no problem, and then they stood up, and of course they greet and they talk, and this guy comes over, but he could tell that it was a little awkward. So he's just like, listen, I get it. I was new at one point too. You guys just, bless you. And that was it. And they brought a pastor from Cambodia over, and his story was beautiful. And it was a beautiful service. And everybody took something away. Olivia, she was the most resistant to religion, way past me. She was just like, no way. And I'm like, maybe. And Hayden was like, let's give this a shot. And Hayden had an amazing time. She wants to go back.
I love that. She's
talking about doing Awanas and possibly singing at some point for the church. And so we're going to go back Sunday. And we're going to become members, and I'm volunteered for security. So I'm going to help run security during Sunday schools and things like that, because I want those families protected. And, I've got my CCL, and I can use it. So I will tell you, it was a very good experience, and it felt amazing. It was the most complete day we've had, and probably since COVID. So it was a good family day. Ethan shaved. Hayden healed a little bit. Olivia and I were flirtatious all weekend. I mean, that's every weekend, but it doesn't matter. It was just a beautiful weekend, Amy. It was good.
I love it.
And that's it.
I'm so this.
It's good, right?
I've been praying. You don't understand. I've known you, 4 years? A little over 4 years? 5 years. 5 years.
It's been five.
Okay, so has it been 5 years?
Yeah, it's 5 years.
Blocked out a whole year.
Holy crow. What are you, what are you, Hindu?
Yes. So I've been praying for you and your family for 5 years to come back to church and to find Jesus again. So
well, we're working on it.
I know. And so for me, as someone who literally prays for you every single day of my life, it's I'm getting teary-eyed. I just am incredibly grateful and happy. And I brought Jesus for a reason tonight. I was like, I gotta take.
I've got
Jesus. And I was like, I gotta take it. And I wore my saint medal tonight, which is weird. I don't usually wear my saint medals.
Okay,
but I wore it. So I'm just saying,
let's not start throwing holy water everywhere.
No, I could have brought holy water. No, I'm just saying,
take your Catholic witchcraft out of my house.
We're not witches.
It's amazing. It really was.
Just grateful.
Listen, I've been hurt by the church, and I needed to heal. And I told you guys it would take time. And I'm still not done, but people were not judging. And I even talked to the pastor at the end. I said, I just want to, it's a great sermon and whatever. And he's like, hey, appreciate it. He was so inquisitive. And he's like, come on, 5 years. What? You haven't been to church since you were 7 or 8 or whatever, 9. And he's like, this doesn't make any sense, right? Because he's like, I don't understand. How are you finding God this late in your life? And how's your whole family doing it? And I told him about the podcast too. And he goes, really? And he goes, well, that's great. Did you just start out? And he's like, how many followers? I'm like, 250,000. And he's like, my God. And he's like, whoops. And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, what's the name of it? And I said, sir, I don't even know what to call him, pastor. And well, I don't know. So I was like, sir, I'm a sinner and I don't feel comfortable with you knowing it. And he's like, oh, okay. That's no. And I said, well, unless you want to know. And he's like, no, and I said, well, we cuss and we use language. And he's like, he's like, everyone thinks pastors have never sinned themselves. He's like, go ahead. What do you got? And I told him, and he's like, that sounds amazing. And he's like, it works in mysterious ways. Maybe, we can cross-pollinate your traffic with the church and vice versa and do something special together. So it feels good. And I don't feel pressured. And it just was so welcoming. People were all of them were veterans. Like everyone in that church is ex-military. Everybody. Like you could just tell. All the women had knapsacks that were all desert tan. Every one of them. And I walked in and I'm checking off. I'm like, Army, Air Force, Marine, definitely Air Force. And just check everybody off. And there was a Navy medic in there. And it was just great. And we all checked each other off, right? So they looked at me, I looked at them, we knew. And like the threat assessment was 0. It was just a very, very good experience. And we left wanting more. And they're going to do a camp out retreat for the weekend. And Hayden and Ethan are going to go to that. They're going to spend the night. And so we're going to start. We're going to start.
I'm so happy.
It felt good. I feel less angry after.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I wasn't as nearly like I was just laughing at people on Twitter today and just like, whatever, dude, ban. I wasn't trying to hurt, and I haven't been trying to hurt people, but I usually I sting when I come back at them. I was just like, it's not worth it. So I'm very happy. We have a whole bunch of people on. First of all, welcome to the Don't Unfriend Me show. I'm sorry this is so long.
Don't be sorry. I'm so this is like,
yeah.
Oh, this is amazing.
Felt good.
I'm so excited.
155 people on in Legacy. I think we've got a few on TikTok and Wimkin and Rumble. So we've got a lot, and they're waiting for a show tonight. We better get to it. We're already into it, but listen, you've been a huge part, and you've tolerated my questions. You've tolerated my snark some nights, and
I don't think you've ever been snarky.
I have. When you're not
I don't
here,
take it that way.
I'm like, oh god, it's like The Flying Nun.
I love that movie or show.
It's
great. Yeah,
it's good.
It's good show.
It's good stuff. It doesn't listen. It's. I'm excited, and I'm not going to become all holier than thou and preachy teachy, but I've been doing it for a while, bringing in more about God and religion just from my own questions. And I think the show can use it. And people might be like, Matt, are you going to still cuss? Yes, I'm still going to cuss. I'm going to try to limit the cussing because my fellow church parishioners very well may be watching at some point. We don't want them to leave. Go ahead.
We're getting hearts on the TikTok, and I'm just like, this is awesome. I love it.
Well, first of all, the TikTok followers that we have most of them are Republicans and conservatives.
Yeah.
So we're really excited about TikTok. So let's rock and roll. We got a show to do. All right. So let's start it off. Now, remember, we are Trump supporters. Hopefully TikTok continues.
Allegedly.
Yes. So you've seen what's going on. Now, first of all, I got some validation over the weekend. Melanie Marino, our good friend, sent me on John Bolton how Tim Pool late to the game there, Timmy. I did it 29 hours before him. If you remember, I specifically said, John Bolton, this isn't about his book. This isn't about files about his book. I specifically told you that. And I said, please just wait and remember there's going to be a few things you want to look at. FARA agreement and Hatch Act and his relationships with foreign countries. You're going to want to watch that. Well, lo and behold, it is starting to leak that Bolton and what they were looking at specifically was him sharing emails with family members and communiques that were in a classified nature. But they absolutely are also digging into FARA and the Hatch Act, is that he was possibly giving state secrets to foreign governments. This is something we told you because understand this. There's a lot of things I didn't do in the military. One of them with protecting our intelligence apparatus and our community was one of them that I did do. And I understand the level of executing a raid of this sorts. And you don't do it for someone who writes a book back in 2017 that they got permission to do it from, even though they were hesitant and even though the Trump administration wasn't very stoked on it. There's precedent that they go through and they announce, and as long as it's not TSSCI, usually they get a look from the administration that says, hey, you may not want to do that, but there's usually very little repercussions unless there's something TSSCI. The White House staff reads the book. Usually the legal counsel of the White House reads it. They'll redline anything they feel is TSSCI, and then the book gets launched. That's the way it usually works. This is a lot deeper than that, and we wanted to go ahead and tell you that. Amy, did you have anything you wanted to add to this before we show a video here?
I can't think of anything that I could add that would be worth adding.
Awesome. Well, we're gonna get it to you. The raid on Mar-a-Lago was still in progress when CNN already started saying that Trump was guilty. If you guys remember this, remember the CNN crews were there. They were there at Stone's house. They were there at Manafort's house. They were there at Bannon's house, and they were always one step ahead. I wonder why. But when the FBI raided Bolton's house, it was all about let's cut to the bottom line. This is political payback. And I found it very disingenuous. So here is a video that's cut to show you the way that these people work. Our good friend over on Twitter, Maze, at Maze, M-A-Z-E, I believe is his handle. Let me double make sure because I really, it's not. It's Maze Moore. At M-A-Z-E-M-O-O-R-E. I use his content often, and I really appreciate this guy. He's got a keen eye for cutting videos, so I want to give him the credit. If you're over on Twitter, please give him a follow. Here is the video. And if there's any audio problems over on TikTok, just let me know, but I think we have it copacetic, and I set up everything correctly before the show. Here's the video. Let me just refresh this. All right, here we go.
Breaking news. We are learning that the FBI executed a search warrant at former President Trump's Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida. We also know that it had turned out earlier, right, that the president had taken a lot of documents that were marked as top secret classified to Mar-a-Lago that he shouldn't have. I guess let's just cut to the bottom line on what's happened here. Do you believe that the raids on John Bolton's home and his office are political payback? Breaking news. We are learning that the FBI...
So immediately, like it couldn't just possibly be that the FBI is doing what they need to do. If you remember when we talked about the Trump raids, I was very open and honest about NARA and said that there were warrants and there were cease and desist sent to Trump. I also talked about his classification on that he can't declassify anything he wants. Everyone says the president can, and that's a blatant lie. He can read people in, but he's not allowed to just take TSSCI material and just declassify it without protecting sources. That is one. Otherwise, he would have released the John F. Kennedy files a long time ago. He has to go through a process. Amy, your thoughts on Bolton, your thoughts on this situation. What are your contacts and your sources telling you?
Actually, no one has said anything about this to me. We've been talking about other stuff, but no, this has not been like a hot topic. I think this is, if I had to guess, I would say just being pushed through the channels, like it has to happen kind of a thing. Like it's like I don't know. I'm not in any of the agencies. I just have some people that I know.
Sandra Edwards, thank you for donating $5. Congrats
Sandra,
on the good Sunday experience. Thank you, Sandra. Go ahead.
Love that. So I don't really know. I don't.
Do you know Bolton, or do you know? I mean, do you remember him? From...
Yeah, I do. I just don't think personally. Like, it's not that I don't care. I just don't personally. I don't care. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not important to me.
No, I don't, Amy, because that's why we do this show, is for you to care. Remember when Leroy did this like a year and a half ago? He's like, I just don't care. And I said, well, then you can just get off the show.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
No, there are certain things that are just not interesting to me. Like, I'm very passionate about certain topics. This one just doesn't, it's not important to my personal life or my family or anything immediately. It's not in my realm.
What if he is giving information to foreign governments. And
I think that's awful. And I should care more because you're right. I think,
I mean, can I lay the groundwork for this?
Yeah, I feel like everyone gives information to foreign governments. I don't think this is like a new thing.
That's not true. No. Joanne Townsend, $10. Glad to be back. Glad to have you back. Thanks you for donating. So here's the point. Does everyone give information to foreign governments? Not like this. Let's take a look at his administration. Let's take a look at Miley. What did Miley do? Miley called China. Yeah. He made backdoor communications with commandant generals of the Red Army and said that if Donald Trump made a move against China or Taiwan, that he would call and tell them. And what? You have backdoor dealings with the Afghani premier and president in the Afghanistan pullout of quid pro quo, where they were pulling intelligence and pulling air cover. That's serious. You have intelligence leaks from Adam Schiff that we know he would just go into a Senate oversight, closed door meeting, come out and just go right to the reporters and start telling everyone things. We know the leak in the Supreme Court where a staffer leaked everything. The huge abortion case and the repeal of Roe v. Wade was leaked. These type of things are serious, and they ultimately dissuade or alter the political discourse in our country. And although we might say, well, that's rich, it's tenuous and it's abhorrent the way it is right now, but these things don't help.
I agree with you. Obviously, it's not helpful to have people leaking anything to any other government. I do think this happens more than we probably realize. I mean, I'm totally guessing. At the same token, what's the consequence for him going to be? I mean, it's going to be a drawn out trial. It's just like there's so much red tape.
Right.
I'm just exhausted by all the corruption right now. I believe that it's.
We got to listen. We got to start knocking some bowling pins down.
Yeah,
though.
for sure.
I mean, I think you're exhausted because nothing ever happens.
Correct.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's hope something happens at this point. And I understand the analogy of hoping in one hand and shitting in the other and seeing which one fills up first. And that's what we've been doing. But Bolton is not a good guy.
No, I don't think anyone believes that he is. I just feel like how much protection does he have built in?
Not much. And he's burned a lot of bridges. He's burned the left and the right. And it's going to, listen, the Democrat, here's the kind of the crux to this whole thing is the one thing the Democrats can't do anymore because midterms are in sight. I mean, once we click October, they're going to have to go and start playing the middle again and get away from the left, is they can no longer take 20 position on 80-20 rule type stuff. So they've got to start taking the 80%ers, and they should be taking 80% positions like energy right now as far as electricity and home costs. Winter's coming up. It's going to be a very expensive winter for people. Winter is coming. They should be hitting on this. They're not. Democrats should be taking some opportunities. There's very few low-hanging fruits here, but one of them is cost of groceries, and they're still high. PlayStation just announced a $50 increase on their consoles. That's a lot. Apple TV is an increase. Phones are going to be more expensive for this for the September launch coming up at Apple. So electronics are more expensive. So things are we're starting to see that it's not bulletproof, and certainly it's not Joe Biden's economy, but there are some things the Democrats could hit, and they're not hitting them. So if they go, hey, spies, I'm going to take the 20% and just leave them alone. If you do that, it's going to punish you in the midterms even more with some of the other stuff we have tonight.
Well, I hope they do. I'm not advocating for the Democratic Party for anything right now. Speaking of, did you see the photo I sent you guys back on last week sometime, whenever that was, last Monday? You probably got one yourself, I'm assuming.
You sent it to the group?
I sent it to the group chat. It was the Democratic Party. My frustration with it was at the school. They made like a school calendar. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Now I'm on.
You sent it to the Jum chat. Got it. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh, I did see this. See, we're going to talk about this, but that's okay. Let's do it now. This is great.
It's the whole.
So tell everybody what this means.
So, well, first of all, my kid just started public school this year. He's doing great. Love it for him. He's amazing.
That's good.
We're walking up for like our, I don't know what they call it, orientation day. And this lady's standing on the corner. She's like, hey, do you want a calendar? And I'm like, yeah, great. There's no political affiliation. She's not saying she's from the Democratic Party. There's no signage showing this. She's just handing these out. So I just assume she works for the school. So I just take it and we walk into the school, and then I'm looking at it and I'm like just shocked. And people are like, oh, you wouldn't feel that way if it was Republican. I would. These are middle school kids.
What a stupid thing to say. Of course I would.
Yeah, I was furious that it has.
Oh, it says, oh my gosh.
And then the back of it was all of their like nominees and people who are running for election.
Are you kidding me?
I'm dead freaking serious. I was so angry about this. And then of course, like all the moms were trickling in and they're like, can you believe this crap? Like, how dare they politicize our children in the freaking calendar?
Well, at least they're not lopping off their genitalia.
It's true that. It's true. But I was just like, I'm just so tired of the Democratic Party trying to weasel their way in. Be a little bit more tactful about it. I think if the Republican Party did decide to do something like this, I would hope that they would not put their logo or brand on it at all. Just freaking sponsor the school and leave your politics out of it. They're kids that can't even vote. And this would turn me off as a parent, even if I wasn't politically tied in. I'm just
even the color choices, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like now,
not our school colors.
No, I know, that's my point.
Yeah.
These are the signs for Spanberger, and these were the signs for Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
They were light blue and white.
Yep.
In town. Even the ones for who was the guy who was running against Hung Kao, the girl.
Yeah, I'll send you
Wexel. Yeah, so Wexel was light blue and white. All the signs out here are light blue and white. It looks like UNC Tar Heels out here. But did you hear also something? You need to send this to the Virginia Project. Have you seen? Okay,
I airdropped it. The other side.
Have you seen the Virginia Project?
I know about them. I haven't seen anything to do with that. But yeah.
Him and I we started following each other on Twitter, and we don't really know each other, but it's not going to be hard for us too. He had a lot to do with Youngkin getting in, and he's been exposing the rapes and the transgenders inside the.
This is the back of the card.
Yeah, so let me just tell you this real quick. So he has been exposing the abortions that were going on in Fairfax County, and the botched abortions that were happening when the teachers were paying and the guidance counselors, and that some of these teachers got the kids pregnant. Some really crazy stuff. He's broken a lot of this stuff. The Loudoun Dems are the ones that I believe it might have been the Fairfax Dems, but one of the Dems parties are the ones that just did the sign about Winsome Sears. Did you see it?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't see this. No, I didn't see this because she was just advocating for Title IX and like, how are we letting this happen?
First of all, Winsome Sears has closed the gap. She was down by 17 points. She's now down by 6.
I think she's doing the right thing. I don't love everything about her, but like I'm obviously going to be voting for her.
Well, I just invited her on the show.
Okay.
So I'm hoping she accepts because listen, I said we've got 25,000 followers in Virginia alone.
Yeah.
And it would be a mistake for you not to get your butt in here and get on this show at least a couple times just to get yourself. So I'm going to show yours in 2 seconds. Let me just show you this.
I didn't see this.
It says, hey, Winsome, if trans can't share your bathroom, then blacks can't share my water fountain.
Wow.
But they went to Spanberger and she took like 72 hours, which is in a lifetime to respond. And that's unacceptable. Now, she finally said it was abhorrent and not right, but Winsome Sears made a political commercial over it and processed it, filmed it, and released it before she responded. So this is the one you're showing. This shows all the people running, huh?
It's just on the back of the calendar. I was just, again,
this is so
it was
dirty.
really disgusting to me as a mom. And this is our first experience of like public school. And I've heard, obviously we live in Loudoun County, so we've heard all the stuff for years. And then we had that guy who just got arrested at our elementary school in my own town for soliciting minors.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what the mother of pearl? This is really concerning because this is who they're politically tied to.
Yeah.
So
I will never call Twitter X. I have on occasion. It's Twitter for the rest. Get rid of the bird, and no, it's X just doesn't do it for me. I'm sorry. It's too hip. It's too chic. I won't embrace it. Just like Facebook's supposed to be Meta.
Oh yeah.
And you don't call Facebook Meta, do you? Okay, well then leave me alone about not calling Twitter X. See? I guarantee you're not calling Facebook Meta. So you know, this is the way it is. And like, I'm not going to call Cracker Barrel the woke DEI restaurant in America. I'm going to call it Cracker Barrel, right? Yeah. Because you know they're going to remove cracker from it. It's going to happen. They're going to call it like,
it's too racist.
They're going to call it, I don't know. They're going to call it the
barrel,
the salted Tupperware or some shit. I curbed my tongue. Okay, so now that we know that that's going on, so Virginia's a hotbed right now. This gubernatorial race is going to be huge. Yeah. I mean, this is massive. And between Spanberger and Sears, like, I'm all about, like, I've got an 8-foot by 4-foot sign coming for the middle of my yard. Oh, nice. I'm going to be talking about her. I'm going to play her commercials, but she's got to give back. I'm not going to do what I did for Eli and Brandon and not get any love back. I'm just not going to do it. Yeah. So she's got to come on the show.
I don't know her. I don't have any connections to her. So
I have a Youngkin connection. I have Youngkin's campaign manager's number and a couple of other people, but I was going to use that for like a really rainy day. But I think this is a rainy day. We need to get this lady.
It's important. Yeah. I do. I think like you said, we have a lot of Virginia listeners, and you know, most of them are already voting Republican, but there's also an opportunity. There's also opportunity to give new talking points to those people who are like trying to convince our friends, like, hey, don't make a mistake by voting the wrong way.
Look at Scott. Honky barrel.
Oh, that's good. I can't see the comments at all. So.
Honky barrel. Oh, you know what? We can turn on your TV because usually Olivia's here.
Looking all over there.
You know what? That's at the break. I'll turn on the TV. I'm so sorry. That was very inconsiderate of me.
It's okay. I don't mind craning my neck.
I got excited to see you here, and I forgot to do it. Al Sharpton says the pattern here is clear. The president is only going after black mayors.
Obviously.
Well, can we reward? I mean,
there's truth in that statement.
This is 100% true.
Yeah, but bring context to it.
Can we get the nuance? I mean, he's absolutely right. Yeah. Donald Trump is absolutely going into cities with black mayors, but
they're the ones with the highest crime.
Right, he's going after crime, and it's kind of like synonymous. And I don't mean it's not racist. It's just let's take a look at the top of the top 43 most violent cities in America. Democrats own them all. Yeah, but they're in red states. Yeah, but it's not the rural. Listen, Grandpa Fudpucker and Strawman Jones are not riding their tractors through Harlem and popping off caps in people's ass, okay?
Correct.
Let's be honest. This is the gang violence, drive-by shootings, the drug epidemic, and this is in liberal cities. Did you guys know that if you took away Los Angeles, Baltimore, Chicago, and I think it's DC, you take out those, that we would have like 246 ranking in the world as the lowest violent crime with firearms in the world.
Probably New York too.
In the world. No, it's not New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah, New York wasn't on there. New York is doing better than gun violence is not their thing. I mean, yes, it is, but it's not like it's not like Chicago.
Setting people on fire on subways, that's their new thing.
Right. Stuff like that. And CEOs. Yeah. So
we're terrible people.
No, not really.
It's not funny.
The point is, if you take those four, that's what you would see. Karen, you must be new to the show. You don't know me at all. Facebook is still Facebook. Actually, it's not. It's Meta. And Zuckerberg actually made a release that Facebook is supposed to be transitioned to Meta. The thing is nobody took it. So just because nobody took it doesn't mean that he didn't ask for that. They're supposed to be Meta, but everyone continues to call them Facebook.
He did change it for like, 2 full days, I think?
It's kind of like new Coke and old Coke. He changed it for like 90 days. And then they got him for sending 200,000 messages through his private app and WhatsApp when it was child sex trafficking. That hearing kind of made him go, we better change it to Meta. They did the name change. It didn't stick. And then it became Facebook again. Anyway, no offense. I appreciate you. I'm not changing what I call it. I'm calling it Twitter. I appreciate though. I appreciate your comments, but I am who I am. And it's not that I'm not capable. It's that I won't. Okay. And by the way, Twitter, it still censors people. So don't kid yourself. You might be like, well, it's so free and clear now. It's not. And there's a lot of conservative voices that are still being censored because we're one of them. We're having a very good night on Twitter tonight, surprisingly. Got over 100 watching. So nice. Here's Al Sharpton, and let's listen to his his reasoning that Donald Trump wants all black mayors to suffer, which is so myopic and vitriolic.
It's got a lot talking about how I've condemned a lot of what was going on in Chicago back in the day and other points. It's not about crime. But when you have this consistent pattern that you're only going after black mayors, now you're going to fight Westmore. I mean, the pattern here is clear, particularly when the data shows that crime is down in these cities. And you should be saying, why can't I work with the mayors? The wise political strategy is to start picking off some of these mayors that could say, Trump's not that bad, we're working together.
Right.
He doesn't want that. And it's clear he's doing it at the expense of people. It's got a lot talking about how I've condemned a lot.
Oh.
Westmore and President Trump met today, and they certainly didn't look like lifelong enemies. In fact, they shook hands and embraced like friends, which is interesting. It's not President Trump's fault that black mayors are inept and have done absolutely nothing in their cities. We live right next to Baltimore. We see it every single day. We hear about it in Philadelphia. What are your thoughts on this?
I think that no matter the color of your skin, if the president of the United States is reaching out to you as someone who's running a city, you should say, thank you so much. I'll take whatever help you're offering, because no one wants to have their home be unsafe. I mean, yes, we went to Baltimore a month ago, and I mean, we were in a very safe area, but it's like, you still have to do the rundown. Here's what you do. Here's what you don't do. Here's what you don't touch. You don't touch anything in the city. Right. Like literally.
Don't stare at anybody.
Yeah. It's like, you don't touch a door. I will get the door for you. Like for a change. Like it's very different. So I hope that they are open and willing, these mayors. And I hope they don't see it as the media painting it as a race issue. I hope they take it for what it is let's make America what it should be, a safe place to live, no matter where you choose to live.
How can you possibly sit here and look at 30,000 African-American youth dead?
Yeah.
67,000 dead. Just an incredible number of violent deaths that happen in America, and sit here and say there's not a problem.
Right.
I mean, you guys ignored the border for how long? You guys ignored, opioids. Then he got that taken care of. Then you ignored fentanyl and allowed it to come across the border. Then you guys honestly ignored COVID. Listen, that's the one thing that always makes me go, COVID was full of crap. And the reason why it was full of crap is because they never shut down the border and they allowed people unvaccinated in. That's how I knew the vaccine and the lockdown was just a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
Because you still let in millions of people coming across the border. So I understand people like military in the city, it's martial law. Dude, this isn't the first time. Hochul had 1,000 National Guard in New York last year. It happens, and something needs to take place. Why don't you let Trump come in and fix it? Can we just understand that this isn't going to decide the election? But if Democrats make this a big deal, it will. If they would just do like something simple, like Donald Trump says, I'm putting 15,000 guard in. Say, okay, can you put in 5,000? And we will leverage our police departments to assist. You make a compromise. That's where you do it. And then you get your win and you can go back to your constituents and say you push back. But what they're doing right now is, no, just let this lie. Let this sleeping dog lie. Crime is down. Crime is not down. Every one of these cities has more murders. The problem is that they're not being assigned. They are unsolved. Unsolved murder is the highest it's been ever in the United States. And then the prosecutors are turning down these cases. We just had the example in D.C. that 90% of the cases aren't being picked up simply because they're being dismissed.
Yes.
And then 52% of them are being dismissed with extreme prejudice and not even being charged. That's why crime is down, because 50% are just not being reported. Because if you don't charge somebody, it's not a crime. You understand that? I can jaywalk all day. That doesn't get counted in the total until someone says, here's a jaywalking ticket. You know what I'm saying? Donald Essex says, you stupid boop. Now here, I'll say it. You stupid need to read before you stomp on your followers. You.
Wow.
Donald, I remember you from
who did we stomp on?
From Facebook. Let's see. Is this the same guy? Oh yeah, it is.
I think we've been very nice to our followers tonight.
Donnie, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Help me.
Praising everybody and thanking everybody.
Yeah. What?
Like, I don't know what we've done that's so horrible.
Donnie, why don't you be more specific?
Yeah.
Hey, you stupid. Instead of coming after us and stomping on us and tell us what we're doing wrong. How about that? We don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
Let me look him up. Let me search him.
We'll take the criticism.
Yeah.
But have some, like, just... If you want to criticize us, we don't care. I mean, we welcome it.
We love it.
Thank you, Bobby.
Bobby,
You're the best.
7774 for Amy. Love you all. Thank you.
I love you, Bobby. Like, I really do.
I do too. I even think Don loves you too. He's upset tonight.
Yeah, sure. That's okay. You're allowed to be upset.
Did you not guess the puzzle on Wheel of Fortune, Don? What happened? Did you spill your tapioca? What? Help us understand what happened. I remember this guy. He was on Facebook.
I think I remember him too, honestly. Yeah.
I remember most of my trolls on Facebook.
Maybe he has Tourette's and he just can't help his, like, he has like typing Tourette's.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But this is a really good week for us. So do you think maybe you could just
or just tell us what you're talking about and we could talk about it. Call into the show.
Oh yeah. Why don't you call in? That sounds like a blast.
I'd love to have you.
Oh, you would just be a barrel of fun. I already have the dumb question of the night, Livy. Thanks, baby.
Oh, no. Our live has ended. What happened?
Where?
Oh, wait. Maybe that's... Yeah. Live show on TikTok. Oh. Live has ended. I don't know what happened. Do we have like a time limit? Is it like a 1 hour time limit?
No.
It's still pulsating that it's live. But then when you click on
try to refresh.
We had 14 viewers, it said. I don't know if that's
Well, that was good. What did we say? We weren't cussing?
No.
I was being a good boy. I was blocking it all out. It says that we Oh, here we go. Hold on.
Not live.
Click to read. Stream disconnected, attempting to reconnect.
Okay.
New sponsorship opportunity is live. So, obviously we did something right because we had, a good amount of people. Listen, it was just a test run.
Yeah.
TikTok got cut off. Well, let me find out why. This is what they do. Here, let me find out.
Might have been the bleeping. I don't know. We bleeped it out, though, so shouldn't have been a thing.
Well, that's lame. Whoa. Language. Oh.
We're not live.
Okay, here. Live violation.
Oh.
Hold on. Live access removed. You've received a warning for your first violation. The next violation will result in a strike. Well, what?
Just can't win for losing today, man.
Hold on. Its global community is natural for people to have different opinions, but we seek to operate a shared set of facts. What are you talking about? I didn't violate. What did I do? I'm going to appeal.
Of course.
The notice is unclear. I've won every appeal. Do you know that?
Yeah. Well, because we didn't do it. We did not say anything that was not factually accurate.
Say? The notice is unclear and still unsure why my live does not contain the content mentioned in the notice. Submit. View details. How could you remove it? I just got this. How stupid.
They hate us.
Do you understand? 37 videos I've put up in the last 7 days, and every one of them got blocked. And I had to appeal to get it approved. So
that's crazy.
I'm gonna see if I put in an appeal. We'll see what happens. All right, phone lines are officially open. That would really suck if they.
So I think, from what I understand from me being a little obsessed with TikTok,
help me understand.
We're not the only people having issues. I follow a few people a lot, and I think all of them express their hatred for TikTok. And how much they're shadow banned or just openly blocked from posting videos and certain content, and they have to use code words, or they actually just talk and then hold up a sign of what they're trying to say because they keep blocking it's not an American company. They do not have the same freedom of speech laws that we have. So they kind of are at the will to do what they want.
I made $10 tonight on TikTok.
Wow.
$10.
Yeah, because you got all those roses. People were sending,
people were loving us.
Yes, people were sending stuff. That's amazing. So in 1 hour, that's like almost minimum wage.
Well, I don't care about the
No,
money,
I'm
but
just
that's just
saying, but
nice.
that's
I mean,
the
it's
good.
just
It's our
like
first
YouTube
time.
has never given us a penny live.
Right.
I mean, YouTube hates
Well,
us. And
they hate
say
us 'cause they
Twitter.
hate us.
All right. Well, that's dumb.
I don't know.
Like I was excited. I was like really enjoying that TikTok appeal submitted. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
We're reviewing your appeal. It may take 24 hours, but people are liking our stuff right now.
We got tons. We got the I don't know. I think when people send like roses and then like the emoji things, I'm not positive, but I think that translates into a monetary thing for us as a show. I'm not 100% certain.
So I got a strike. First warning. Live content violation. I'm appealing it. What did I say? Let's talk about what we said. We talked about Fairfax and Virginia, which 100% was accurate and truthful.
Right.
We talked about COVID, accurate and truthful.
Right.
We talked about crime stats, which is truth. Washington, D.C. We talked about the major cities.
Yeah, we didn't say it. I mean, we didn't say anything that I can recall that was negative or.
Oh, we talked about COVID. We talked about the border. We talked about
maybe
millions
that was
coming.
it then
But it was all truthful.
Yeah, but they don't like the truth.
I don't care
about COVID. COVID's like very hush hush. Like we can't talk about it.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. If I get banned from TikTok, it's not the end of the world. I enjoy it and I want to do it, but this is the first time at the Dumb Show, which was huge. That thing grew so fast and like overnight. And then they denied it, and then they got it.
Maybe we just need to do like remember we did the like 10 Reasons to Love Russia show or something like that. Maybe we need to do a 10 Reasons to Love the Chinese Communist Party this season. Maybe we need that show.
Maybe. I bleeped my somebody delete Smith Clinton. Come on. No one's gonna give you money, Clinton. Hell, knock it off. Did the Essex guy leave?
I don't know who that was. I can't see the comments.
All right. All right. Well, he's gone. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Let's get going. Al Sharpton.
Love him.
Oh, I talked about Al Sharpton. That might have been it.
Oh yeah, because he's a protected class.
But I was on it. And you know what? I bet you it's a mistake. I bet what happened is that people reported it. That's what they do. Yep. And I'm sticking to my laurels. Sticking to my not resting on my laurels. I'm sticking to my guns. Mm-hmm. I don't believe we did anything wrong, and I'll fight it. Yeah. And you know what? We were having a good time having 20 people on. I mean, I thought TikTok was responding to us fairly well. Yeah. I don't want this to take the whole. We're getting a crap ton of followers now. People are like, we've gotten like 10 followers since we've been live, and that's cool.
Love it. And I personally like do love TikTok. My kid, like we watch a lot of animal videos, so that's not like political, but we are like big supporters of TikTok. Love to watch fun hairstyles for my daughter, and we watch tons of animal videos. So, and food. So we are big supporters of TikTok.
Well, like I've been enjoying. I can't believe we got a first warning. This is how they got me last time, and they just shut me down. I'm just really, truly trying to figure out what we did. Yeah. During the live show, and you know, because
it could have been COVID. Because
no, but do you understand?
Feel like that's a trigger word. No, I think it might be like an automatically flagged word. Like, do you know what I mean? Like
maybe,
if you mention these words, like it's automatically a shutdown. Like even if it's a positive thing, or
but we don't get strikes on YouTube. We don't get a strike on Facebook. Nobody strikes us on Twitter. We like X, whatever. Now you got me on a stigma on it. We had over 1,000 likes on the live show on TikTok, is what JD just told me. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it was a lot. Like we had a lot of people on. We had people commenting, sending like the emoji things, and like oh, my dad's calling me.
Go take your phone call with your dad.
He's calling me on video chat.
Oh, get him on here. All right, so I'm gonna go. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna play the trivia question in the commercial. Okay, this will be a good break, and then I can find out what's going on. All right, so here's the deal. Your trivia question.
Call Zach's phone. Call Zach's phone. I'm live right now.
All right, I'm turning her down. The trivia question is coming now. You're going to have 30 seconds to get the trivia question. You see that phone number in the lower right-hand corner? You ready? Okay, 276-200-2105. That is the phone number. And let's not worry. We've got plenty of people. We're going to do the trivia question. It's 30 seconds. And then we have a little commercial explains why we take donations and why we have to, because social media keeps banning us for no reason. I mean, what is the reason to ban us tonight? I'm just like, we were so good and kind, and we bleeped out all of our cuss words, you
And Matt went to church. So
I went to church.
This is like
I went to church and you banned me?
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm like one step from the Pope right now.
Right.
Okay, so
yeah.
Here's a trivia question. You're going to see it's going to pop up. There's no trick answers. A, B, C, D. Pick one. It's multiple choice. Send us your answer. You've got to put your name in there. Got to put your name in there. And you've got to choose. If you don't want to type the whole thing, you can just put the letter. Everything's right there for you. Remember, I will read off who gets it right. And then that person who's number one will get the trivia question answer of the night. Contest provided by JD, our good friend. I love it that people over the weekend had a chance to continue to answer the question when they watch the live show on replay. I love you people. You guys are awesome. Send them in. Here they come. We'll be right back. Which U.S. president first asked Congress for a formal declaration of war against another nation? A, James Madison. B, Thomas Jefferson. C, James K. Polk. D, Woodrow Wilson. Call us 1-276-200-2105. Include your name and the answer right meow.
Hey, Matt, congratulations on your success, brother. And I really appreciate you giving, both sides.
It's the next one. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Olivia Spear, host of The Dumb Show. For 3.5 years, we never asked for donations. But after Facebook demonetized us for speaking the truth, we've had to turn to the one thing big tech can't cancel: you.
I'm Hayden, Matt and Olivia's daughter. This show's never chased sponsors or sold out. We've built something honest, and it's thanks to you.
I'm Ethan, their son. Every share, every dollar, every message, you're the reason we can keep calling out the BS and bringing color back to the world going gray.
If you want to help, we take PayPal.
We won the appeal. We won the
you can
appeal.
send it to
We won, you sons of motherless. That's why I went to church. We won the appeal, folks. They just reinstated us. Now can I get back on? All right, I'm going to try to get back on and keep connecting. We'll see you guys in a second. Donate if you can, folks. We got to sue TikTok.
Box 2, Round Hill, Virginia, 20142.
Can't donate? No problem. Just share the show with someone who needs to hear it.
Thanks for helping us stay loud, proud, and completely uncensored. You can donate at thedumbshow.com/donate.
You know what happens when you turn the dial harder? You can make a harder grimace. The harder you grimace, the more effective it is.
You tighten it so freaking I can't do it. I can't untighten it.
That's what she said.
That's what she's... Oof. Oof. Coming in with it. Pound it. Pound it. Pound.
Child 15.
Ethan, you look like a hippie.
Totally tubular.
You know this is recording, right?
Okay, let's go. Smile. Donate. Don't start with me. Donations. Every time you don't smile, I'm going to punch you in the ribs. Donations. Take one. Scene one. Ready. Set. Ethan. Ready. Don't screw it up.
Okay.
Ethan, don't mess this up. Ready. Set. Action. No. Whoa. Director calls action, not some stupid toddler.
But we've built something
There's
honest.
no but there. Why do you've been doing this since you were 2 years old. Try it again.
Just share the show with someone who needs to hear it.
He's so much better than you at everything.
He's better at
Hayden, he's just like, even, it's just, go ahead, Hayden.
Thanks for helping us stay loud, proud, and completely uncensored.
That's a wrap. Well done, Spear family. I bet we make no money.
But we're going to owe them money with help.
Hayden, do your thing again.
Oh, yeah, cut it.
Baby shark, do.
Absolutely. Thank you, everybody, for donating to the show. We appreciate it. We found out we appealed TikTok. We won, but we can't reconnect. And I'm not going to do it again. This was a dry run. And listen, the fact that we had 1,000 likes on our live stream, that's good. And we've got to figure out how to stay on there. So the strike has been removed. Understand this. 37 appeals. I'm 38-0. All my videos have been reinstated that they say, well, we can't recommend this. And then immediately it gets hundreds of views. And obviously we're needed. You know, when social media doesn't ban us, doesn't shadow ban us, we do really, really well. Like we're doing great on X. I mean, right now, 105 people on X, and Facebook, we have 250,000 followers. We have 67 on. That's so stupid. Yeah. You know what's happening. I know what's happening. YouTube has like 30. Well, I don't even know where YouTube's at. YouTube's at 25, but we've only got 1,900 followers. So, folks, Peel took place. We won, and we're going to keep fighting it. And honestly, I don't want to lose it. We made $10. People want us on TikTok. TikTok, leave us alone. Don't ban us. We'll be back tomorrow. We're going to continue to try. We'll fight. And even if you only get an hour, come back, right? Come back or go to Facebook, go to Rumble, and you don't need to watch it on TikTok. We'll always be on Wimkin. And speaking of Wimkin, our good friends at Wimkin, go over to wimkin.com. You see it right here, right next to my Jesus who's watching us. Wimkin.com. What? I'm going to tell you in a second. I'm letting them stew a little bit. Wimkin.com, 9 million followers. Jason Shepard, CEO, who kept names from the Senate Oversight Committee and the J6 Committee because they wanted your name, your birthday, your phone numbers, and address, and Jason would not give it to him. Well, he's paid for that. They debanked him. You're reading about that in the news right now. Of all the people they've taken their bank and seized their funds, they did that to Jason. They threatened him. They threatened him with jail time. He was not going to give in. He deserves you to go over and follow. Go to wimkin.com, create an account, and we're over there. You can follow us at The Dumb Show. All right, let's get the winners. First person, whole bunch of people.
Oh, that's amazing.
Frank Riley called in. He got it right. Townsend called. Got it. Let's see. Deborah McLaughlin got it. CJ, nope. Good try, CJ. Bobby Richardson got it correct. Tom, good guess, but no. Elizabeth Hall got it. And now we're going to do the top three. Frank Wood, unfortunately not, sir. Unfortunately not. Mr. Sauce. And unfortunately not Carrie Ripley. So we're going to have to go all the way back to our first person to answer it right, which most indeed is A, James Madison. Elizabeth Hall gets it.
Yay.
To add a little bit to your trivia, just to let you know, Madison became the first president to request and receive a declaration of war from Congress in 1812 against Britain. Jefferson used military force against the Barbary pirates without declaration. Polk got into the 1846 against Mexico, and Wilson did so in 1917 for World War I. But Madison was the first one to involve and invoke constitutional mechanisms such as declaring war. And just to let you know, winner, chicken dinner, $10. Elizabeth Hall, thank you.
Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. And she was very big, like a very big supporter on TikTok tonight. So we appreciate you so much.
Donald says, the Don't Unfriend Me show, not one dime. That's cool, man. We don't want your dime. You can keep it. You need it. So
Donald, just call in.
You got to replace that tapioca.
I feel like he's having a really
Donald,
bad
just
day.
pick up the phone. You're a veteran.
Just
what did I do
us.
to you? How did I? Yeah. Where did? Show me on the doll where I touched you.
Oh golly.
Paul Rivera donated 51. See, we don't need your dime, dude. We have people who love us. So.
Oh, I love you, Paul. Thank you.
Just because Amy is here.
I love all of you, but Paul and Bobby are always giving donations because I'm here, and I really appreciate that.
Elizabeth Hall, congratulations on getting it right, and thank you guys for donating.
Thank you.
Donald, call into the show. What's wrong with you? Why are you so? What did we do? What did we do to you? Did I harm you in another life or something? I mean, what did I do? Gosh.
4.
Okay, get that going. All right. So next,
I could have done it.
It's okay.
I didn't know.
Listen, maybe Donald is Tim Walz, because what are you doing down there, cutie?
I don't want to be seen on camera.
You don't want to be seen.
Don't you dare, mister.
Do what, honey? What am I going to do?
You're going to put me on
I'm not going to put you on camera, baby. No, I'm not, sweetie. What's wrong with you? What the? There's no... God, you and Donald must, like, have a relationship. You're both grumpy.
Oh, my golly.
Donald, maybe use your namesake and go have some essence.
Awesome, thank you.
Can you turn the brightness down here? Literally, like vampire. I mean, it doesn't actually look too bad. It's a little bright. Oh, Lord.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, Melanie says, Matt, found out about... Thank you, my beautiful.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Found out about the hearts. What did you find out about hearts? Is that money or something? I know one thing. Can I tell you something that just took place? They just offered us a contract, one of the advertisers on TikTok, and we qualified for our live stream qualified for a monthly stipend. And it wasn't a tiny amount, Amy.
So like $10?
It was $750.
Oh, that's like...
So, right.
A
like,
lot.
like if this is true but it was inside the Facebook app and they said, your live stream is qualified for these following advertisers.
That's great.
So like, if that's the case and we can just, I'm not going to neuter the show for money, but if we can find a way to stay clean and not get banned and find out what their triggers are, maybe this would be it. Scott says, I like this, Scott Andrews. He says, give Donald a gift card to Honky Barrel.
Yes.
That's awesome. All right. Here's Tim Walz, our favorite.
Love him.
Yeah.
He is my favorite.
He's everybody's favorite.
He knows school shooters.
Oh, he does. He knows them very well.
Think of how easy it would be to be a damn Republican. Oh, what should I wear today? This stupid freaking red hat. Yep. What should I say today? I don't know. Just make sure it's cruel. Who do we listen to? That guy. Oh, the felon in the White House? Yeah, listen to him and that will be fine.
Oh, man, he's coping hard.
He looks good.
He does.
He looks good.
He does. I mean, but this is what they do.
Yeah.
They don't know what to do. They have no clue. And can I tell you something that do you remember when I talked before Donald Trump's election, why I felt Donald Trump was going to win? Not just that he was going to kill all the swing states, but I told you about the party shift.
Yes.
That Republicans got a net positive of 2 million minus 1 from Democrats, which was a 3 million vote swing. We've kept that. It's now 4.5 million on top of the 3.
Well, it's because we don't have to think about what we're wearing. We're like all Steve Jobs. We just wear our Trump hats
and our turtlenecks, and then get
everything.
pancreatic cancer and croak. So
it makes it easy to fall in line. You know,
that's a really good point. I mean, it's so much easier when you're a brainless automaton. Right.
Yeah.
Like, here are the numbers. Can you turn that light off, please? Thank you. Here are the numbers.
The
listen.
Democratic brand right now has about the appeal with the American voter as the Cracker Barrel rebrand.
Cracker Barrel. Like Cracko Jacks.
Spit it out, Junior.
Cracko Barrel.
We should make a brand of Cracko Jacks. That's like something Biden would say. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
And by the way, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down. So it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Oh, I love you. Miss you, Joe. Here's the video.
As with the American consumers. Bad. What are you doing? Oh, my goodness gracious. What are we talking about here in terms of big party registration changes in the key swing states? Let's look at the key 4 swing states that, in fact, do.
All right, so this is really important, okay? So they're calling Arizona, Nevada, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania swing states. Now, Nevada and Arizona are going to be hard. It's going to be really hard to keep those staying red trending. And the reason why is specifically Las Vegas, the downward tourism, and it's going to piss a lot of Democrats off. Arizona, it probably will stay where it needs to be. North Carolina softening a little bit. Pennsylvania, I believe, can go full red.
I do too.
I really do.
I think I feel like there's been such a big change in Pennsylvania in the last year.
Yeah. No, there has.
Yeah.
So it's but let's listen to what he has to say.
keep track of registration by party. Look, the Republican Party is in their best position at this point in the cycle since at least 2005 in all 4 of these key battleground states. We go out to the Southwest, Arizona. How about Nevada? Republicans haven't done this well since 2005. Oh, my goodness gracious, at this point in the cycle. North Carolina, I couldn't find a point at which Republicans were doing better at this point in the cycle. It's at least this century. It probably goes way back in the last century. And Pennsylvania
is still softening. They put a shite ton of money in North Carolina, right? Hurricanes and everything else softened it a little bit. So there's been a lot of turmoil in North Carolina. I still think it stays red. I think Arizona stays red. I think Nevada is still going to stay red. I don't know about 2028. Nevada is going to be tough. Their voter registry is absolutely dog crap. But Pennsylvania and North Carolina still look good. Arizona looks good.
I'm with you. I think North Carolina I think they're going to become like really red. I would like Virginia to be the same way, but we are not.
I think, listen, if Winsome Sears wins in Virginia, a black lieutenant governor in Virginia. That's Republican. You're probably going to have to just go ahead and say that we're going to win 2028 as the presidency. Remember, it was only 4.5% difference, which is great. The projection was 9 points, and it wasn't. Almost 10 points. We overperformed 2020 by a metric crap ton. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we did. But North Carolina has been booming. There's been a lot of military retiring there, like even more than normal. They have a huge retiring base, but there's been a huge uptick in the last 18, 19 months.
Yeah. And people, Michelle's talking about Arizona. Arizona performs well for conservatives because a lot of people don't understand. Arizona's rich.
Mm-hmm.
Anthem, North Phoenix, up near Camelback, all the way across. Flagstaff, a lot of money.
Beautiful place.
Tempe makes a lot of money. I mean, Arizona, its predominant larger portions of Arizona make good money. It's really only places, reservation and South that don't do very well. So there's a lot of money in Arizona, and honestly, they care about legal immigration. They don't want illegals in their state. So it does fairly well. What makes the difference, Matt? Difference in what? The difference is that Democrats are dropping off, and what you're seeing is that new registered youth voters are predominantly carrying the load, but you're seeing a lot of middle ground people who have been just riding the center are coming right because the left is so far left, they don't identify with the center anymore. So the center has moved so far over here, the center shifted. And it's moving away from the right because the left is going so far left. That's bringing so the center line's here. You've got all your people over here and your Republicans over here, and way over there you have Democrats. Well, the Democrats are going like this, and that center line is doing this.
Yeah.
It's moving and bringing all these libertarians and all these center down the line people. So what you're seeing is that they're registering Republican in the center. You see the youth movement registering for Republican, and Democrats are fleeing from registered Democrat positions and either going libertarian center or going into conservative camps. That's what's happening. This is huge. Listen to the actual number.
Very similar. Republicans doing better at this point than at any point this century, at least as far as I could find. Now, what types of gains are we talking about here for the Republican Party? Well, let's compare it to this point during the first Trump administration all the way back in 2017. Look at this. The Republican Party gains in party registration compared to this point back in 2017 during the Trump first administration. In Arizona, you got a Republican gain of 3 points. Okay, how about Nevada? Up the hill we go, even though we're sticking in the Southwest. A gain of 6 points. How about, again, we come to the East Coast, North Carolina, a gain of 8 points.
Those are your predictions right there. Look at that, Amy. North Carolina and Pennsylvania.
Yep.
That's massive, sister.
And in the Keystone
good call, by the way.
State in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, again, we're talking about a gain of 8 points. My goodness gracious, for Republicans, they are converting old former Democrats to their side of the ledger, as well as picking up new voters, registering new voters, and it absolutely paid off for them back in the 2024
Didn't even watch this clip. See, folks, I live, eat, and breathe politics. I love elections. This is where we shine. This show shines during election season. So if you're not following us this November, you better, because we're going to cover the gubernatorial. We're going to cover the Senate, cover the state. We're going to tell you who gets the House, who gets the Senate. And these congressional lines are extremely important. This is what I'm going to show you next, because this conversation, a lot of people don't understand. I've been trying to help people connect the dots. And there's a really good video that will help you piece it together. And Eric Erickson had this on his show. I've explained it, but sometimes it's good to hear it from somebody else. But let me explain to you the way that this current House is. If Democrats want to continue to, and they fell for this. Texas was a ploy. Yeah. Texas was literally a ploy. And they wanted California, they wanted New York, they wanted Massachusetts to go, you know what, we're going to redraw too. And then that gave Republicans, because the difference is that Texas is doing it following the law. They are redrawing lines based upon voter demographic, which is completely, touch your mouse.
Touch my mouse. Oh.
Shit.
It's okay. I don't need it.
Voter demographics, right? You can't base it on race, color, sexual disposition, creed, wealth, or anything like that, education. You have to do it on voter demographic. So it's basically you take your non-voters, you take your voters, and you split them up by party, and then you split them up by neither. So Democrats and Republicans are the predominant. Everybody else gets followed into non-affiliated party, even if you're a registered libertarian. And then they break up the lines that way. Well, Texas was following the rules. California, they sent a bill through, and now it's a new proposition on the ticket. Now, Newsom said, well, I'm signing it into law. First of all, you can't. What he did was create a proposition. I think it's like Proposition 220 or something. And essentially, it puts that on the ticket in November. It's going to cost $200 million because they have to add this to the ballot. They've got to change the ballots that a lot of them have already been printed or started the process. Because when you do this, you have to certify the ballot. Then you have to go ahead and market it. Then you got to put up billboards. It's going to cost Californians a metric crap ton of money. Yes. Listen to this, because if I was doing the math, I think it's between 21 and 24 seats can be flipped by the Republicans. Let me say that again. 21 to 24 seats could be flipped. Listen to this.
This nationwide war over redistricting. We've seen the two biggest states go first, the biggest red state, Texas. You mentioned those 5 additional seats.
Look at all that red.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of blue. They're squeezing that big time. Now, what we're seeing the opposite in California, where the Democrats under Gavin Newsom are putting a map on the ballot for voters this fall that could get them those 5 seats.
They're not going to win.
Look at the other states that might.
This is extremely unpopular. 67% of Californians are saying not a chance. They don't want this. They love what they have, which is an oversight judiciary that looks over redistricting, and it's a non-biased, bipartisan group.
Still do redistricting this year. Bottom line, it is advantage GOP.
All because Gavin Newsom took the bait. This is a massive ticking time bomb for the Democrats as well, because of the 2030 reapportionment in the Electoral College. The year is 2032. Studying the Electoral College map, a Democratic presidential candidate can no longer plan to sweep New Hampshire, Minnesota, and the blue wall battlegrounds of Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin to win the White House. A victory in the swing state of Nevada won't help either. This is the nightmare scenario many Democratic Party insiders see playing out if current U.S. population projections hold. After every decennial census, like the one coming in 2030, congressional seats are reallocated among the states based on population shifts. Those seats, in turn, affect how big a prize each state is within the Electoral College, or how a candidate actually wins the presidency. Across all the possible scenarios in the 9 states that would be considered battle.
Texas is not going blue. Texas has no chance of going blue. I don't know why people keep saying that. I said it was bullshit in 2016. I said it was bullshit in 2020. I said it was bullshit in 2024. It's going to be bullshit in 2028. Texas is not going blue. Okay? California has a better chance of going red than Texas has of going blue, and that's because of the mass population exodus.
Grounds in 2032.
Thank you. Prop 50 in California. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you.
Democrats would see a third of their current winning Electoral College combination disappear if population projections hold. However, when looking only at the most feasible winning combinations based on voting patterns, the outlook is far worse. Of Democrats' 25 most plausible paths to victory in 2024, only 5 would remain. And he just baited Gavin Newsom into handing Republicans control of the House of Representatives for the next 15 years. Republicans in Indiana and Ohio, they were not going to redistrict, and now they're going to because of California.
This is... Listen, Donald Trump, I listen to Democrats every day, Amy.
Same.
And I hear them just go, he's so stupid, that orange Cheeto. He is fucking owning you. Yeah. He is literally dominating the Democrats. There has never been a political pundit of this magnitude in U.S. history for the conservative movement. Yeah. Reagan. Yeah, Reagan won 49-1 in the electoral, but it didn't follow down ticket. Trump has literally shown the Republicans how to fight.
Finally. Yes, I totally agree. He's very adept at, is that the right word? At pointing out why the Democratic Party is weak and showing them, here are your problems. Here are your weak points. He's trying to help them fix their weak points. And they are rebuffing him, and they're not open to it. So it just makes the Republican Party stronger, because we're going, well, they won't even accept the help to get better. They don't want to get better. So people are leaving the Democratic Party because they're happy being stagnant and not growing, and just, it's an abysmal party, in my opinion. But
the Democrats have all turned against what they've been known for. They don't even know who they are anymore. Right. And this is the problem, is a party without identity, is a party without principle, is a party without constituents. They don't know what they stand for.
And they're the mean ones. We're not.
But listen, we can be a little grumpy, but the point is after being called Nazis and deplorables and xenophobic and homophobic and all the other things that we've done. So what does Trump do? He puts another 80-20 rule on the table. Yeah. And Jesse Waters.
Oh.
Hey, Jesse.
Yeah.
I was watching The Five today,
He's
Amy.
Been interesting the last, I feel like 3 or 4 months. He's been
Amy. I was watching Jesse Waters on The Five today, and Dana Perino was talking.
Yeah.
You know what she said?
No, I didn't watch it today.
Trump keeps forcing the Democrats into these 80-20 decisions. And Jesse, you coined the phrase.
Oh. Yeah.
I was saying 80-20 16 months ago about abortion.
Yeah.
And I said, make abortion an 80-20 position by just focusing on the late terms, because all of these crazy ass liberals in the worst parts of these swing states want late-term abortion. It's on all, including Tulsi Gabbard. It's on all of their platforms. Make it an 80-20 rule. I said it with Nikki Haley, so you can move away from Nikki Haley and not be dependent on her. Otherwise, you're going to need her to win the ticket, because abortion is on the menu. It's going to be on, and it was.
Yep.
Then Donald Trump took it away by making it an 80-20. Then he applied it to everything else. I said, make it about the border. Focus on crime. Focus on drugs. Focus on ending the wars. Everything he did, make it an 80-20 rule. Make them defend criminals. Make them defend people and ideas that the country doesn't align with. And Jesse Waters coined the phrase. Am I ever going to... I'm writing... My name of my book is going to be 80-20.
I like the name.
20 reasons to kill Jesse
Stolen Valor
Waters.
would be a better one, because you're honestly, that'd be way more fitting. Stolen Valor.
I can't believe that.
I'm just saying.
Olivia and I were watching it, and she starts. She's
he's
eating
not
dinner.
The only one. I mean, you have. I'm gonna call out Tim Pool, who has said things that you've said and taken credit for them first. And
Benny.
Oh yeah, Benny Johnson's other one.
Did you see RSBN's new studio?
No, I don't watch him.
I was on RSBN.
Oh,
and
I didn't. I missed that whole thing. Yeah,
they changed the studio. Want to see what it looks like?
Yeah, I missed that whole.
They've had the same studio for like 5 years.
During the day, right? I couldn't tune in. I was working.
But do you understand that they've had the same studio for like 5 years, and then he has me on his show, and his studio changes?
Well.
I mean, come on. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, but your set's the best, so.
Look at this. This makes me mad. And he's a good guy.
He's got like the bobbleheads and everything.
Oh yeah, everything. Have you ever? Come on. He's even. Listen, I'm kidding. Matt is a good guy. Matt's not taking my stuff. And you know what? Even if he did, it's a form of flattery.
Yeah.
I think he looks good without the tie. He's letting a 5 o'clock shadow come in. This is the way he should look. He's relaxed. He's going to do great. He's a good dude. I'm just teasing.
Yeah.
I don't care. If they called me and said, hey, can you help me? I would.
Yeah.
I don't.
You would.
I don't have any problem with people. I borrow stuff from people all the time. I don't care. Just give me a shout out. You know what I mean? Like we did that with Maze showing the video tonight. He's got a great following, but you know what? I guarantee 1 or 2 people go over to him and follow him.
For sure.
But I'm just saying the people are losing the ties. And you look at Dave Rubin, he's starting to dress down. You look at Ben Shapiro, he's dressing down.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing how I've been dressed down and Graham Allen has been dressed down and Crowder has been dressed down. And now people are starting to follow the trend. And I can dress up, you can dress up, but
sure,
I'd rather do this.
Yeah. I wear a lot of dresses all day long.
Well, the hour 12.
Matt looks good and he's a good dude. I don't hold any ill regard to anybody. Yeah. If someone's going to copy, great.
Yeah.
Do it. Just maybe throw our name out there once in a while.
Send us $5.
Speaking of $5, folks, we are halfway to goal. We have another $146 some odd dollars to go. Amy will get a complex if we don't hit this. We only have 17 minutes, and we're going to go at 9 o'clock on the nosy, whether we hit it or not. We would really like to get this out of the way.
I'd love to.
And I would like to kick Amy out of here so we could have a little extra show.
Yes, because I drive home.
I'm going to let you go at 9. I'm not going to keep you here.
I hate to be that person,
Don't
but
be
it's like...
Don't worry about it. I understand. I don't want you driving in the dark. You can't see.
I got the driving glasses. They help some.
Oh, jeez. Oh, what I can't wait. Free Kilmar. I mean, here's an 80-20 example. This is perfect. You are aligning with MS-13. You have signed 2.3 million votes to release the turnaround killer.
I feel like...
Did you hear me?
Yes.
2.3 million votes to release the turnaround murderer.
Here's my opinion on this. If they are so adamant about freeing this person who should not be in our country to begin with, then they can house him in their own home with their families. And that's fine. And you're responsible for him. And whatever crimes he commits, then you should also take full responsibility for those under your watch.
That's right. That's right. Well, here's an 80-20 rule. The guy who beats his wife, who has felonies, who's not a part of a gang but refuses to go home. Oh, yeah. There's rival gang members of MS-13 that'll kill me there. Geez, I wonder why. Why would I don't understand. Why would a rival gang want to kill you that don't like MS-13? I can't put my finger on it.
It's the pink vests.
It is. Here's your song. Oh, I want to puke. I want to puke. Listen to this.
Kilmar is our neighbor. You can't have him from. No! Kilmar is our neighbor. You can't have him from.
Kilmar is our neighbor. You can't have him Trump.
No! Kilmar is our neighbor. You can't have him from.
I can't stand these people.
I love their songs. They're always so like catchy and like not sad or
yeah,
depressing
like
at all.
Catchy like herpes.
Yeah, exactly. They're always just awful. I mean, they are like the theater kids. Where are their acting coaches? And there's
shit.
You know what I mean? Like,
Hayden's gonna come in here.
What? They are. They're all like theater kids.
Here she comes. You're in trouble. She's a theater kid.
And she can sing. I bet she could come up with a catchier tune anytime. They should hire her to write their like little sad songs.
Here's the funny thing is that this girl right here is, I swear to God, there was a girl I dated named Robin who looks just like this girl.
Sad.
Identical. And I was like, I don't know, 15. She was 14. I don't know. I think I was a sophomore, she was a freshman, or I was a freshman and she was in 8th grade. I don't know, whatever. We were just like a year in the grades apart, but I swear to God, she looks just like her. This is what they do. This is a mental health crisis in this country, and they all seem to follow one party. Enjoy this.
Wow.
Yeah. You don't say.
Gonna go out on a limb and just assume that she had to go Dutch for her dinner date.
She skipped her SSRIs. She just found out JR was dead on Dallas.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. She found out that Kilmar was gonna be
going to Uganda.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna go to Uganda. Well, he was crying with his family today, and his wife's just like, okay,
yeah, see you later.
See ya. I'm ready to fuck the mailman. Just anytime you want to leave. Oh, I cussed. That's first one I cussed to hear. There, I fixed it. Just rewind it. There was a birthday today. Caroline Leavitt had her birthday. She's the press secretary for the White House.
I like her.
And I do too. I really like her too. And although she gave an office to Benny at the Capitol.
Yeah. She's not perfect, but we like her.
Must be nice. This was really cool. This was endearing. Watch this. Folks, $150 away. Come on. We know we're going to hit it. We're 12 minutes away. Let's go. Let's not give Amy a stigma.
Yeah. It's a real thing.
She needs some motivation. Come on. Help us out. Let's go. Let's go.
Embarrassing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Caroline. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday to you.
Wow, happiness at work. You know what they'd be like? Is that cake gluten free?
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, is that confetti? Is that yellow dye number 5 compliant?
Right.
Sorry, you can't say happy birthday because there's other people who aren't happy on their birthday.
Right.
Therefore, can you just say birthday to you?
Yes.
Okay. And it's birth giver day, not birthday.
Yeah, birth persons.
Birth person's time.
I don't know why we're even celebrating her. We should be celebrating her, the person who carried her in their body.
Right. We shouldn't be celebrating at all. We should all go back to work.
Yeah.
We should all. You should all be on unemployment.
No happiness.
231 people on, 133 on Twitter, 75 on Facebook, finally 24 on YouTube. Legacy Media has a metric ton. I think we got 75 on Rumble and Wimkin. Nice little night tonight, 325. But once again, the Amy curse of donations continues. I mean, seriously, when are you going to get out of this funk?
I think we almost always hit goal when I'm here. It's like guilt people, which is not my intention. I don't want to make you feel guilty or like you have to donate because I'm on and it makes me genuinely feel bad. But it's the truth.
Yeah, feel bad. Here is
donate to us or pay for my therapy, one or the other.
Right. You don't want to go. She'll go in her car and start screaming.
Oh,
that was her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to do that in your neighborhood as I'm pulling up.
No, 17. We have a bunch of military people start firing weapons. Yes. You're not going to get out of here alive. This block, like if any, we have never been broken into. We've never been burglarized. Nobody comes in. They know this is not the block to do it. Everybody flies Trump flags. Everybody has, it just screams guns. And what's funny is all those people come here if they need help. Yeah. That should tell you something. All right, quick 17-second video to show the difference in the voter registries. Hopefully, a big one, big whammy. That's perfect. Don Bradley, $12, helping out a little. Wish it could be more. That's enough.
Oh, thank you, Don. That's amazing. Thank
you.
If
everyone gave $12 right now, it'd be $2,400. Can you believe that? I mean, that quickly. So don't worry about it. Whenever we can, we'll get there. Here is the video. This is the just the voter flip I wanted to show you.
In all 30 states that track party registration, we're putting on the screen the data. It shows altogether Democrats have lost 2.1 million voters. Republicans have gained 2.4 million. That's a deficit that you have of 4.5 million voters. In all 30 states that track party registration.
And remember, there was already 3 million from 2020. They are like at any time now, they're going to be like, the Democratic Party needs to stop aborting babies so we can actually have a new recruiting base.
Maybe that's what it's going to take to turn this around. Maybe they will stop killing babies. That would be I would take that.
Maybe. I want to show you guys something. And I told you, and one of my good friends on the show who I care about immensely kind of called me out and said, "No, Matt, rise above. You're better than this. Don't go after Newsom a little bit." And it was Paul. And it's not about being good or bad. It's about that they are calling Donald Trump a pedophile with no evidence.
Wow.
They called him a Nazi. They called him Russian collusion, the P tapes. I mean, they have run this guy through the wrecking ball, and I'm not going to allow them to make up stuff about Donald Trump without telling you the truth that isn't made up. That's just Gavin Newsom. Showed you a video that obviously he cheated on Kimberly Guilfoyle and cheated on the woman that he was with, and he went ahead and slept with the wife of his campaign manager, and this was pretty ugly. Once again, Donald Trump has done some things too when it comes to infidelity. We're not saying that you can't be human and you can't sin. What you can't do is sit here and pretend that you're perfect and clean as driven snow when there are things like this about you. Here is Gavin Newsom and something you haven't seen. I'm showing you things you haven't seen, folks, and I've got about 17 more of these to continue to show you who this guy is. He's a grifter, and he's a charlatan, and he's a complete fake. Watch this.
So I'm asking about the attack on the Yale students over New Year's, and it's kind of spreading across the country. A couple other, some news outlets in other countries are picking it up.
And it's a good reminder how important it is to remind our parents to be good stewards of underage drinking.
I appreciate that. The only other question I have is, it hasn't been a very easy week for you, and I'm wondering whether you have any comment on the Mateer and Roth story about the drinking.
Thank you very much. That was a great cheap shot.
You can't help yourself. You cannot. Just know, for the record, it's increasingly impossible to have a conversation.
Mayor was out there. The mayor was out there.
Just know it's not personal when I walk by you. You just send some other reporters. It's going to be a lot easier to have.
Mayor's not personal here either.
Towards Channel 7.
I'm sorry?
You keep missing consistently a lot of facts because your opinion is so enthusiastic to get in the way on it. And then, let me tell you, the investigation was not helped by a lot of things that are in the report. Just stating that factually as well.
It's just a story, Mayor.
As mayor, there was a story put out about him being an alcoholic, and his obvious reaction to it is fairly severe. Now, I didn't like when they went after Pete Hegseth and called him an alcoholic, but Pete openly admitted that he had struggled with alcohol in the past. He had openly said that he did these things. And Gavin Newsom, although hasn't addressed his alcoholism, or if it exists, he did apologize for having that relationship and that affair. Donald Trump has never admitted he had an affair. He has denied all of the affairs that he's been accused of. So it's important to call out both sides. And people have character flaws, but only one person is pretending that they're clean as a driven snow. Donald Trump has flaws, and we know he has flaws, and we love him, flaws and all. And if the Democrats want to love Newsom, well, then they better realize who this guy really is.
Yes. That's the difference between not all Republican people, clearly, but most people in office. I mean, if they get caught, a lot of times they will admit it. Yeah, I messed up. And I think that's the difference between any good politician. No one's perfect. I don't think anyone expects anyone to be perfect. And I think we're pretty forgiving as as humanity. So we can forgive a lot, especially Yenny.
She loves everybody. Maddie Hollandaise. Okay. Don Essex. I don't stand for disrespecting veterans regardless. Shit. I don't know who Don, this is now 3 times that you have literally thrown a temper tantrum in my thread, and I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Just because you're a veteran, you don't get a protected status with me. I'm a veteran. If I want to call you a fucking twat waffle, I'll call you a twat waffle. But I don't remember doing that. But I am now. You're being a fucking twat waffle. Just calm down, dude. Seriously, stop. Like, your estrogen all over the place. You're like spraying it everywhere. Who hurt you, dude? Please, I don't want to ban you, but seriously, you want to phone a friend or something? Press your life alert? Or just do whatever. Stop being a twat. My God. Sorry. I haven't addressed the trolls tonight. I guess it's time to do it. Did you see them? We've got 3 minutes, folks. 3 minutes to hit goal. It doesn't look good. And Amy's got to get the hell out of here. We'll see if we hit it.
I love you guys, but
she's got to get out of here at 9 o'clock. She's out. She's out.
I will have to record my ride home one time just so everyone can see the amount of wildlife I encounter. It's unreal. It's unreal. It's awesome.
Jesus, been missing a lot of podcasts, Matt Olivia Dumb Show friends. Well, Jesus, don't miss any more podcasts. Be here.
Yeah.
We'd love to have you. $5.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, thank you, sir. So you know about Mondani from New York. This is the socialist. This is the person who believes river to the sea, believes Jews should be annihilated, defund the police. But of course, he's had a change of heart.
Oh.
All you got to do is just deny it, and everything you've said in the past goes away. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Here he is benching 135 pounds. Now, I just want to be clear. There was a time in my life that I couldn't bench 135 pounds. Okay? And that time was recent, within the last 10 years. In high school, I couldn't even do the bar. I was so scrawny and weak. Okay? So I'm not some, giant Adonis or anything. Now, I do fairly well. And it's really not important how much I do, but I know that 135 is probably about 30 pounds lower than his body weight, and he should be able to do more than this. He can't even do that. Now, the reason I have a problem with this is Ben Shapiro came out today, and Ben Shapiro. Now, Crowder kind of slapped him, and Crowder, homeboy, can probably bench 280. So Crowder's a big boy. I'm a big guy. And Ben Shapiro was talking trash. Okay, I understand that your production team, Ben, told you to do it. I would be shocked if you could do 135, Ben. Ben, you are.
I don't know. He works out though, doesn't he? Like
No.
I thought he did.
No, he just doesn't. No, no. He may be a runner, but he has no muscle on it. It's not muscle. He's literally wiry. He's a wiry frame. Him and Maldani have the same
build. I don't really watch Ben Shapiro anymore. I have a hard time with him.
He gets frustrating sometimes.
Yeah.
But what I'm just saying is, careful, dude, because if this guy decides to go ahead, first, you're Jewish. You might be really careful with this guy because he might take you out. But second, he who's without sin may cast the first stone. Not everybody needs to be a weightlifter. Not everybody needs to do this. At least he got on the bench and he did it, right? I'm not going to defend him. I don't like the guy. I don't want him. Actually, I want him in New York because like every decade or two, we need to remember what socialism and how bad it is. But here's the thing.
This is how you move up in the polls. This is how you move up in the polls. Yeah. This is how you move up in the polls. Yeah.
Don't flare out your elbows, bro. No. Now, first of all, his grip is way too close together, so he's going to be using his tries. And Mr. Holiday, $10.80. Geez, Amy, you had me with guilt.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's go.
Dude, homeboy spotting is taking all of it.
Yep.
Yeah. Let me get one more.
Full extension of the elbow is not productive.
Let me get 3.
And he's lifted up. He's not.
Let me get 3.
Nope.
Let me get 3.
Not 3.
Yeah.
Listen,
Wow.
I'm past the age of making fun of people just, for that reason. I can dislike him for plenty. Frank Wood.
Thank you, Frank.
Thank you, Frankie. You're the best, buddy.
guys.
$50. $232, $53, $70 away. I'm not going to make fun of him because he's a nerd. Because he's a nerd, and most politicians are nerds. I don't care. He doesn't need to bench. I'm worried about his policies. I'm worried about his anti-capitalism. That he's anti-police, anti-Jew. These things bother me. But Amy, I want to tell you, this has been one of the funnest nights I've had in a while, and it's been a good time. And even Don Essex, I'm not even mad at him. I don't know why I cussed at him. I probably should have been a lot nicer, but
it's okay.
It doesn't matter. You've got your minute, and we love having you, and it's good to see you.
I would say I think we should raise money with me doing a bench press, but you have to spot me in this exact way.
Oh, sure. We can do it. Here's the thing is I bet you that I could get you doing 135 on form alone.
Yeah, I can do. I'm not that bad. I don't know what I bench because my trainer doesn't typically tell me anything because I get a complex too. So I just do whatever is given to me, and it's not so I don't know, but I think I could do that.
Yeah,
it's I think I could. But no, I've had a lot of fun. It's been a while, and then Monday I'm assuming we're off because it's a holiday, and I'm assuming we're off on Monday, so I won't be here. But I could probably come another day if you wanted me.
I'd love to have you. Wednesday, I want you anytime you want to be here.
Yeah, cool.
Don says, depends on who disrespects first. What are we, 2 years old?
Yeah, come on.
Come on,
Like,
dude.
Did
Yeah,
Matt disrespect you?
I went and got a tattoo. I went and got a tattoo with rank insignia because I'm a poser. Yeah, I put a permanent mark on my body just to go ahead and show. That's right. Yeah, I'm not a veteran. I fake it. It's stolen valor. DD214, the whole works. It's all fake. You would fit so well into a few people who just left the show. I'm gonna introduce you to them, and you guys will get along just perfect.
Yeah, they could start their own show.
Right.
It's a fun podcast to
Don't
watch.
tell the truth to me.
Yeah.
That should be the name of the show. Don't tell the truth to me.
It happened. Yeah.
1 minute. Did you want to take? Was that your 1 minute?
Well, first of all, I just have to say, I am so like thrilled that you attended church. I'm glad it was a good experience for you and your family. I just want nothing more for you guys in life than to know Jesus and the love of Jesus and like truly know it. So I'm just really grateful for that. Like that makes my heart extremely happy. Because it's been a tough couple weeks, not for me personally, but for a lot of people in my life. And I've been praying really hard for everyone. And to have some good news like that is like invaluable, just wonderful. So that, and everything's good. So just glad to be here. I always miss you guys. I love being here. I love you guys so much, like all of you. So
yeah,
always good to be here.
Well, it's amazing. It was a good show. It's good to have you here. It's nice to do just us. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And I want you to drive safely. And thank you for a wonderful night. We'll see you this week if you want to. Friday you can come by. Whatever you want to do. If you want to.
Let me see. We're in football season. My son won his first game. I'm so excited.
Ooh, wonderful.
Yeah.
What position is he playing?
Yes, he plays the big kid one. What's it called?
Defensive tackle.
No.
Guard. Tight end.
No, he's like I forget what it's called. He like just doesn't let anybody get by him.
Defense. Okay, so he's defense. So he's a linebacker.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. So he's like the right one? Is that right?
Right. Yeah, ROLB. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's right side.
I have no idea. But he does awesome. And
Outside
I'm so
linebacker.
proud of him. And like, proud mama moments.
Well, that's great.
So, yeah.
I am excited for you. And then let us know about this weekend. We're going to drop
Yeah.
either this dog care that they have is amazing. She had a
Yeah,
blast time there.
good.
So if you want to watch her, great. If not, there's no pressure.
gonna try
When
to
you
do the
said it,
beach
I was
thing,
going to be like,
but-
Amy, don't volunteer. Don't.
No, we watch dogs all the time. We love having a dog, but we're trying to do the beach if we can make it happen. So if we do that, then I'll let you know. We should know in the next day or
Focus
two.
on yourself. Hey, it's not like we've had a vacation in 5 years. There's no pressure.
Yeah.
Anyway, drive safe.
Thanks.
Love you. Bye.
Love you guys.
Get out of here.
Bye.
Bye. Amy Robinson, folks, a good friend of the show and just love her to death. She's amazing and someone we really, really appreciate. So I hope you guys had a good time. I'm going to try to hit goal here just because we're $68 away and I'm going to try to do it. And Dawn is saying not one dime. And without him, I don't know if we can do it, folks. So it's really going to be up to you. So love you, Ames. See you there, kiddo. Another video that I saw that I thought was kind of intriguing was this lady who picked up her child and started talking on camera. And I thought it was an interesting thing. I'm going to show it to you real quick.
Hi, I'm Kaylee Weichbrot. I'm a mom of two in Fairfax County. This is my oldest. And my husband and I have a difficult decision to make this fall as he is approaching preschool age, and we are faced with the decision of whether or not we are going to put our child in public school system where Fairfax County has decided to move forward with instituting gender studies in elementary school. Despite having done a study group, a focus group in the community to see if parents even wanted this. And when parents said no, the board voted 16-0 and said we're moving forward anyways. This shows clearly that they see parents not as partners, but as an obstacle for their agenda. And I have a really hard time looking at him and going, here, I'm just going to give you over to people who do not want to partner with me in how you're going to be raised. School and education is a huge part of a child's life. And early childhood It's supposed to be filled with exploration and creativity and fun, not debating issues that are for adults to handle. These kinds of topics should be introduced sensitively and by parents who are raising their children with their values, not with an ideology passed down from the top.
You know, it's pretty profound when you think about it. Is if you ask the question, probably 10 years ago, who is the best person to explain where a child's development's at, where their intelligence level's at from physical and mental capabilities, where their talents lie, where their opportunities and struggles are. This was the easiest thing in the world. And the answer resoundingly would be parents. Now, there might be specialists that can give you a more robust explanation of your child, maybe a physical therapist or a psychologist or a psychiatrist or a counselor, but it's always been parents until recently. And now it's teachers, or now it is somebody with an ology at the end of their name, and a biologist or a sexologist or a psychologist or psychiatrist or whatever it would be, are able to know your child better than you are. And it's just, it seems so ridiculous to me that parents wouldn't be respected enough to include them in the decisions about their kids. This isn't a dog or a cat. This isn't a veterinarian who is in the back room and doesn't call you and ask permission to perform a life-saving surgery on your dog when the dog's on the table. They're going to make that decision. This is something that takes time and nurturing and care, and there has to be a program and there has to be oversight. And when you're talking about changing a child's sexual disposition or their overall preference and their entire identity, you might be making a mental decision, but that mental decision doesn't necessarily mean when they hit maturity that it's going to be from a chromosomal or psychological or a physical, metaphysical standpoint and stasis of a person's existence. And it might just be contradictory. And the problem is with beta blockers and sexual mutilation and gender assignment surgery, what you're doing is you're altering that child into something that they can never escape. And that's what you're arguing against right now. You're saying that child is locked in that body and they want to be a little girl when they're 9 years old. But what you're saying is that you want to put them in, they can always do this later if they want to. Why don't you just love and nurture your child and allow them to do the things that they want to do? That's fine. I understand that some parents don't want any no's to their kids. Fine. I'm not going to judge how you raise your child, but why do the thing that you say you don't want to do, which is to pigeonhole them into one sex? But that's what you're doing with gender reassignment surgery. That's what you're doing with beta blockers. That's what you're doing with, hormone blockers. That's what you're doing to them. You're literally changing them, and they have no choice but to stay that way forever. And I think it's a huge mistake. And I certainly don't think those decisions should be made by anyone but the parents and the child themselves. And to see it is crazy. Folks, I am going to play the Winsome Sears video that you may not have seen. This is her new ad. Remember, I said I wanted to see an ad from her that was more energetic, more driven, more going after her opponent. This certainly does. There was a huge unforced error by Spanberger. I showed you that video earlier, the lady holding up the sign about people in water fountains. That could have been reason why we were banned. And I want you guys to take a look at this. And it's really helped her. She was down 17 points just 7-8 days ago, and now she's within I think 6 or 7 points, and she's gaining fast on Spanberger. So now that this election gets closer and closer, we're really getting there. Folks, we are desperately trying to hit goal. I'm staying on. I told you I would be on at 9 o'clock now, and now I just kind of feel like an idiot for staying on. I'm going to show you this quick video, and then we're going to go, and we have to. Unless we can make this donation take place, we got to move. So here it is.
I reached out to Democratic gubernatorial candidate Abigail Spanberger's campaign yet again on the locker room issue.
So far, she's not responded.
Her campaign wouldn't give an answer.
She has refused to comment. She still hasn't responded.
And she can't even speak out about an 80-20 issue.
Abigail Spanberger, nothing.
This sign that reads, "Hey Winsome, if trans can't share your bathroom, then blacks can't share my water fountain," has gotten a lot of attention online.
I'm elected to represent everyone, even those who hate me. I am there trying to protect everyone's children, Democrats' children, Independents' children, Republicans' children, they're all children.
Abigail Spanberger's statement is non-existent.
In Loudoun County, they have punished several young men who were filmed surreptitiously by a trans-identifying young woman who was in their locker room.
We still have not heard where Abigail Spanberger stands.
It's pretty incredible that that's not an easy question to answer. And Winsome Sears has gotten on the press conference circuit.
It is time for the insanity to stop. It is settled that boys are boys and girls are girls. And for generations, we've understood this. That's not discrimination. It is common sense.
If you look at her record, she is no different than Nancy Pelosi, AOC.
Spanberger also voted in favor of allowing biological males to compete in women's sports.
You're hiding? You cannot be cowardly on this issue.
She is for nonsense and I am for common sense.
Nice to see her hitting it. We're going to continue to try to get her on the show. We think it would benefit her immensely to speak to her Virginia constituents. We are one of the biggest podcasts in Virginia. We've looked at all the political shows, and most of them in the Delmarva area and around D.C. There's a lot in Pennsylvania, but there's a couple Virginia shows. But I think we've got to be one of the top. So would love to get her out here. Would love to have a chance to have her sit in the show and have some conversations. Folks, I got to go. I made a promise to my wife that if we weren't at goal at 9 o'clock, that we would be jumping off. And because what happens is I usually stay another hour, and it's for, $20, $30, $40 sometimes. And we lose money every time we do it. So unfortunately, sometimes it is about money. And tonight will have to be one of those times that, well, we've got a goal and we've got to try to hit it. So we'll just do better tomorrow, I hope. And, it's been a rough couple months. And I think when we gave the very, very large contribution to Alan Donovan, it was a lot, and people did an amazing job. And I think we have a little bit of hangover from that. But I want to say thank you for a good show tonight. If you haven't had a chance, please follow, like, share, and subscribe. Maybe donations aren't your thing tonight, but you could head over to thedumbshow.com, pick yourself up a shirt, pick yourself up a hat, or something to that effect, and we would appreciate it. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and it'll be Leroy and I tomorrow, and then Friday, we have Liv. I need a breakdown of who's coming when. No, I need a breakdown of who's coming in. Okay. Olivia told me to hold on because of a donation. Who's coming? Rick and lower your voice. Rick and Adam from Blackbird Anthem will be here Wednesday night, so that'll be this Wednesday. Leroy will be here Tuesday, and then what's next? Just give it to me. What is she? Oh, that's right. That was Michelle, and I can't remember her last name, but we'll get it down. She is like one of the number one bail bondsmen in the United States. She's a female. She's going to be here. She's going to talk about the criminal justice system. We'll talk about cashless bail. We'll talk about criminal reporting. This will be a great one because there's a whole bunch of questions all of us have. So she'll be amazing. You might want to put that in. That'll be Tuesday, September 16th that she will be here. And we are going to continue to try. I want to try to get Eli Crane back. He's running for Congress again in Arizona. I definitely want to get Earl Winsome Sears here. If we can, that would be important. So, Liv, I got to go. Hurry up. I'm just waiting for Liv to put this in. Sorry, I was about ready to go, and she stopped me. So, here, I know what I can do. I can show you this video from today. I'll stay on for this just a little bit longer. See if I can find this. Go to Twitter. Paul Rivera, thank you, Paul. It was very nice of you, buddy. 7259. If it wasn't for a couple people, we would not be hitting our goal lately. So we got to try to find a way to get this thing going again. You know, yeah, kind of crazy. Let me see if I can find this for us real quick of this video. There's Paul. Get him in lights again. Is it just pulled up again? Okay. If it wasn't for a couple people, we would not be. All right. Video we did today. I thought this was a fun one. Let me guys
find attractive.
Let me know what you guys think of the format. I had some fun making this, and I thought this was a good one today. Let me know what you think. If you guys like this video or not. Here's a quick one, and then we're gone.
Can someone tell me what MAGA men find attractive so that I can wear the complete opposite? Thanks.
To be honest with you, it's kind of refreshing having a liberal woman be honest enough to say, I want to be unappealing to half the country. Good on you. Listen, I already have my woman, so really I have no skin in this game, but I'll go ahead and tell you what MAGA men actually really are looking for. It's pretty simple. MAGA women have to love football. They scream at the ref and look better in a jersey than any protester in Portland ever does. They can cook, they can bake, and they can drop an apple pie on the table that makes you loosen your belt after you eat it. Laughs at blazing saddles without demanding a trigger warning. Loves military men, not soy boys and skinny jeans. Thinks Dylan Mulvaney is a sad little man and still a better woman than most liberals with purple hair and nose rings. Stands for the anthem, hand over heart, proud of the flag and her country. Doesn't freak out if there's cigar smoke nearby within 50 feet. She knows it's just a part of life and not that big of a deal, and will be gone just as quickly as it came. Believes in God, prays before meals, and knows faith isn't defined by hashtags or believing that men are really women and can get pregnant. Loyal to one man, one family, one God, and one nation. Loves fishing, trucks, and not vegan lattes and electric scooters. Respects masculinity, actually likes men being men, not neutered houseplants. Speaking of houseplants, they believe that they're a garnish, not a main course. Knows Cracker Barrel was just fine the way it was, and that biscuits don't need a diversity seminar. Boobs, yep, we appreciate them, and she's not afraid to flaunt what God gave her. God bless America. Doesn't support Hamas because siding with terrorists is a non-starter. Sorry. She's got to be proud of motherhood, calls kids blessings instead of burdens, and takes responsibility instead of pretending babies are just a clump of cells. Embraces natural femininity. Lipstick, curves, dresses, not a shaved head, and a bull ring in her nose. Loves guns and can handle herself at the range, and knows freedom is protected by the Second Amendment and not the government. Patriotism isn't a dirty word to her. She lights up at fireworks and flies the flag every single day. And the truth is, we don't care about any of those things individually. It'd be nice to have, but not a must-have. What we care about is that you don't need to pretend to be something you're not, just so people will accept you for who you aren't. Oh, showering. That's a deal breaker. You've got to shower. Sorry, got to be specific with these people. See you tonight at 7 o'clock. Yeah, they're fun. I enjoy doing them, and we've got the green screen set up over here. And it works out really well, and we get to cut those videos. We can do them outside. So we're doing different content. We've tried to clip the live shows, and it's kind of, they haven't been spectacularly received. And I think the live show is you kind of got to be here in order to do it. But I think we're going to try to find a way to continue to capture the live shows in a good way. But the short form content is successful. I think we've posted probably around 20 videos this month, and I think we're at like 17 million interactions, which is fantastic. We've had 5 videos go over 1 million, the first time that's happened. So Facebook is doing really well. You can see the numbers are there, and now we're just trying to get that income back. I want to say thank you for allowing us to hit goal. Paul, thank you for bringing in the big number at the end. Like I said, it's been a tough month because of, we wound up losing close to, I think all in, it was $3,000 from y'all, and I think we gave a check for 65. So it's a lot. 65, and we paid the gross up to lawyer. So it was a lot. It doesn't matter. The point is, you guys did an amazing thing, but it's obviously hit the coffer. So I'm still trying to make up for that. We didn't expect you guys to give so much, and then we matched it and killed us. Either way, we appreciate you. We love you. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 7 o'clock. And then Wednesday, we have Blackbird Anthem. And hopefully we can get Governor Sears or Eli Crane on the show here shortly. We'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Adjusting transmitter output.
This is the Don't Unfriend Me Show with your hosts, Matt, Leroy, Amy, and Olivia. Geopolitics, military analysis, and election coverage. Coming to you live on all major social media channels at The Dumb Show. Honest, direct, unfiltered. We can agree, we can disagree. Just don't unfriend me.